Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. 3 hours live from Los Angeles. And let's tell you a little something about what's happening this evening. We've got a special show. As always, it's all incredible jewelry, but we've got some highlights to tell you about right up front. And it is all about, first of all, there is a blue diamond. It is our only blue diamond here. It is a natural blue diamond. It's also a really good size for a blue diamond that is all natural, and we are going to see that coming up here shortly. So if you've been missing out, we've only had a few of late. It was really quick, one and dones. So there is a specialty piece here for you in the blue diamond world. We're very excited about that. We also have some very special new in yellow diamonds. We're going to see a really cool band that's really sleek and high style for you. We also have, how about this? Alexandrite is here, really affordable price tag on our alexandrite. Plus, we even have, really running the gamut tonight, we've got amethyst earrings. I know that has been a very popular request. These are a slight drop in the amethyst, so we don't see a lot of amethyst unless it's really, really good. So we're going to bring you one of those. And I do have wheels. What do we ever? We've got a black opal wheel. We've got some of our best in the black opals here. They're going to be together as a trio. We have an assorted wheel and we have a really, really affordable wheel that's coming up in this hour. So a wheel an hour. Plus, if you've been missing out on those beautiful opaque stones we've had by the yard, just the other day I had a turquoise and coral combo. Today we're bringing you just coral, as a matter of fact. So we're looking forward to that. So if you're already thinking about that when you may want to get on the phone lines early, we can show that to you right away. Plus, some really cool designer pieces are here. Big, beautiful butterfly design that is done in pink sapphires, but they're ombre. It's amazing. We have a really special collection of pearl jewelry that are white pearls, but a really cool finish to them. So if you're into those unique designer ideas, we've got those for you. And also even a new cameo. And I know the last time I had a cameo, it was in a ring. We actually have a beautiful cameo pendant. It is stunning. It's actually a pin and a pendant. So we've got what people call a pendant sometimes, but that is just the most awkward word, I think. So, but that's what it is. It's a combo. And we also have really cool collectibles. Our first ever certified grandidierite is here, and yet you'd think it might have a really big price tag with the fact that it's almost a 1 carat stone and it has the GIA cert, not GIA rather, but actually we've got one of these. It's the Tokyo Gemological Center. So that's certified. We have not had a certified grandidierite. They're all rare. We've loved bringing them to you. We don't have any that we've had on the air left, but our first certified tonight. So looking forward to that. Plus our best of the best in fire opal tanzanites are here. You name it, we got it. So if you have any requests, we'd love to hear from you. I do have anything that is still available from last night. And then, of course, if you're thinking about something from a few days ago, we can always search the vaults and see if it's still here. If you have an item number or a brief description, we'll help you out. And speaking of requests, Cindy had called in fairly recently, and Cindy was looking for a piece from last night to see it again. So, Cindy, whenever you're ready, we do have that 513 star sapphire, which is really beautiful and one of our bigger values from last night, but luckily still here for somebody today. Maybe it's Cindy. So lots to get to, even big diamonds. If you're a diamond lover, we have the largest cross we do, and it is a returning favorite, plus our really special tennis bracelet. It's not the largest technically, but it's really close. It's the second largest we have, and it's over 6 carats, getting close to 6¼ carats in VS diamonds for your wrist. So we have that and much, much more. Blue diamond coming up in this hour, or you can just let us know if you've been waiting on one and you missed out on the previous ones. You may want to call us now, and you can be on the phone line when we show it that way so you don't miss out. So lots of good ideas here. I'm actually going to, I wasn't sure where to start because I was really excited about the blue diamond. Yes. Cindy's ready. Well, perfect. It's in my hand right now, Cindy. So we'll show you the 513. This will be a little revisit to something that we did debut just here last night, and a 513, not just a sapphire, but a star sapphire. So this gives you the asterism that we love. And I'm going to show it to you a couple of ways here. I'll try to, again, block the light. If she already saw this last night, well, we're going to show you again how amazing this star becomes, because actually right now you're seeing 2 stars because there are 2 lights. But in actuality, when you see it at home and in person, you're going to see that with generally 1 star. That's going to therefore be more defined. And so it's item number 221. I'm going to block the light right away so you can see how that just disappeared. Let me try to block it completely as best I can. So you see it just went from 2 to 1. because I just blocked that light. So you saw it got a little shaded. That's what it's normally going to look like at home, but it is a colossal size at 513 in a natural stone. There are actually synthetic stars out there. There really are, and they're called Lindy stars typically. That's kind of their trade name, if you will, but this is that real deal. So you get that big size. We were touching on the fact that if you had a 513 sapphire in any regard, in any color, in any kind of cutting, with or without a star, that's going to be a pretty pricey piece. But then we've added a carat 19 in the VS diamonds to it as well. Finished it on the interior, so that is your full undergallery, which you'll see there. And then we're going to go ahead and try it on, but that is a lot of diamond weight. Of course, I love it in the white because the natural asterism that's occurring here has a silvery white kind of glow to it. So I love seeing it that way, but hey, if you want to change it up, you certainly can. That's the beauty of really all of our custom designs here, is that we do, on most occasions, we're able to switch those gold colors out to make sure it's perfect for you. But let's take a look at it on the hand and get ready to dial in, because this one is not going to last, that is for sure. We know that. There's no way, especially when you get a price tag like it was supposed to be $9,999. We're not asking that. Tonight, it's going to be a better value for you, and look at that glow of that star. Really important asterism, really defined beautifully. You'd think with the larger stone that you have that maybe the asterism would kind of fail in certain degrees. It's not. It's really that stronger star. And you can see as I move it here, as the stone moves, therefore the light around it moves, and you get the asterism that moves as well. So that's actually $49.99. Cindy's taken that one. Thank you, Cindy. We appreciate you, and thank you so much. And that's how you do it. She just asked if that was still available from last night. Luckily for her, it was. And so we bring it out, and that one is gone. Congratulations. Thank you. Let's show you that coral by the yard. So I know we've had a turquoise version, but let me take off Cindy's ring. And this is item number 0041. We've actually had a turquoise version. Then we've had a turquoise and coral combination, actually. This is just the coral here all the way through, and it's 0041, and it's 18 karat solid. So you get that 18 karat gold chain. It's in that 18K yellow only, and it has 7 carats 94 of these oval cabochon cuts. So you've got really only spaced about an inch or so apart, and then they will go all the way around. So I'll show you that. So you can see there's that little bit of that. They did actually manage to very cleverly fit in an adjustable length here. So at the longest length, it'd be 18. If you want to utilize that shorter, you see the O-ring between the two corals there on the left side. That's actually going to be your 16-inch length. So you've got a little bit of variety there you can choose based on the day and or your neckline. And so it gives you that great look. But they do go all the way around. And this is like, as we have now welcomed in spring and we're thinking about warmer weather and really good climate and all of that, you've got a very special piece that really is, I think it's year-round, coral for sure is, but you've got a 7 carat 94 total weight. So that's a lot of coral weight that you have here in this necklace. There is only one, and you know these typically fly, so come on in early. One-of-a-kinds do in general. We've got mostly one-of-a-kinds here on the show. I'll show it on the neckline coming up next, but I do appreciate that those stones go all the way around. You saw that lobster claw as well, so it's giving you that lobster claw clasp, which I know we enjoy, and then there it is from a little bit more of a distance away, so you can really see each and every one of those cabochons you're getting and how very vibrant orangey red they are. That's what's so impressive. This is not that lower end coral that you might find other places. It's giving you that really stunning, more red version. It's kind of like when we see fire opals. It's similar in that a lot of the more routine material is going to be more yellow or orange, and then as you get into that better material, it's got that more red presence to it. You certainly see that here, and we're going to make it under $1,000. It's not $999, only one, and this is just easy to wear, all bezel set stones. The beauty of it is too, unlike diamonds which have a Q-lit, the cabochon cut is really domed on each side here, so there's no front, there's no back. So as it moves and turns, you're always going to see that gem weight. You're going to see that gem presence. And it's not even $8.99 or $7.99. We're going to blow it out. It's not even $777, that lucky number I love. But if it can save you even more, I say we do it. Let's make it $699 for one caller on this one only. And that'll be gone in a hurry. So $699 if you'd like it just in the yellow gold. Remember, you're getting 18 karat solid for that chain and for those bezels and all the way through. So that one's gone, it looks like. It is. Thank you so much. All right, that is gone. And then I might as well show it to you. I mean, why not start with a major bang here? One of the, oh yeah, love this stone. I cannot believe it, how privileged we are and how lucky we are to have this piece here tonight. And without any real introduction, without any heads up, this is the one to own here. And it's a rare as can be natural blue diamond. 9494 is the number. And it's a great size stone as well. So you're getting a real beautiful piece here, but it's also going to be as it is. We've even added more of those really rare natural colors of diamonds. How about some pinks with your blue? How about some white with your pinks? And really give it that triple look. So 2 kinds of gold, rose and white, 3 different beautiful colors of diamonds where we go with the classics and the white diamonds around it. That blue diamond centerpiece is a 15-pointer. And of course, being that this is one of the most exotic stones we will ever bring you on this show, really, that's not just here and that's not just us. That would be one of the most exotic stones you're going to find anywhere. It doesn't get a lot more rare than a blue diamond that is natural. That's the big difference here. This is a natural stone. This is not treated. This is not heated. It's not irradiated, none of that. And you're still getting what is, let's keep in mind, a big size. 15 points is not a small size. We see that even with pink diamonds, and as rare as pink diamonds are, they're not quite as rare as the natural blues. And so you're getting all of that to love, plus you're getting the 15 points in the pink diamonds. That's your double halo. Then you've got, well, did you notice the 2 bigger pear shapes? 7 points each, total of 14 on the pairs. And then you have another 36 points in the round. That would be all your white diamond weight. So yes, 50 points in the white diamonds. And then you add it all up, and what do you have? What should be a really expensive, really priceless kind of ring, because I don't know of many stores even that have natural blue diamonds in their inventories or for sale. Those are more relegated to museums, auction houses, that kind of thing. We're going to do a lot better for you. When you have blue diamonds like this, and there's a reason we're putting it up 10 minutes in the show. It's because if we wait any longer, we're going to disappoint too many people. It's just rare. It's just exotic. And all the exotics we bring on a nightly and daily basis, whether we're here during the day or at night, we bring a lot of exotics. That's a rule. But when you actually see stones like this, we know it's one of our most exotic and rare. Therefore, there are more collectors than there are rarities like this. So when we see a blue diamond, you got to come on in, especially if you want. That's all natural. When you look at that color, what normally would be just a little tiny hint of blue, you've got it really here in a very saturated level. We love to see it. Take a look at it. We only have the one and we're going to blow it out. That's why it's here early too, is that there's a price tag that makes it extremely, extremely affordable. Can't say enough about this value, and that is why when you guys really, again, when you're ready for a big value on a collector's piece, that's why TVON's the place to be, because nobody is going to do what we do with our exotics like this. And here's your, I mean, really, truly, as it is in the rose and the white. I'm gonna try it on. You see those big pear shapes now? Those big pear-shaped white diamonds that are 7 points on each side. They're surrounded by the round brilliance. It's gorgeous on, and it's really gonna give you that across the way, from side to side, across the hand. But I would really recommend dialing in as early as you possibly can, because again, always more collectors out there than we have rare and exotic pieces like this, especially when it comes to the blue diamonds. And I love that combo. If it were a, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I've seen blue diamonds and they're really that electric navy blue. Those are usually the irradiated stones. Those are the stones that are, you know, given a lot of treatment. And usually blue diamonds, when you see them out and about, are irradiated. Therefore, they have that deeper, darker kind of a denim-like color. This is what natural blue diamonds look like. They have that really specialty, softer pastel color. But again, the saturation is much stronger than you would typically see. And that's a really special cushion cut stone. And we only have this one, and it's supposed to be, and this is very fair, it's supposed to be $89.99, doing a lot better than that for you. All you have to do is dial. Just be the first caller, because when it's gone, it's gone. And yet, what can we do? Can we bring another one? I don't have another one. I don't have a smaller stone, a larger stone, nothing. This is it. And please trust in the value that we're going to bring you here to start this show off, so that we can make this one disappear. And then guess what? Everybody who joins us later is going to hear the tale of the blue diamond that was sold far, far too low on the show. Tonight, this is it. Don't wait. Whatever you do, it's not $89.99. We've got a value here that is superb. I've had every blue diamond that we've had here in the history of the network, and yet some of them have been in the tens of thousands of dollars, $65,000, $75,000, as they should, right? And now you've got a stone that is really, really, truly important and rare, yet wearable, and I think that's really special. Don't be afraid to wear your blue diamond, especially when you've got all the durability of the pinks. Everything in that ring is going to be the hardest natural substance on earth. So you've got 10 on the Mohs scale from side to side. So it doesn't matter how exotic that color gets. You've got the durability, so feel free to wear it. Put it through the paces, put it on every single day, but it's not going to be $89.99, not even close. This is what dreams are made of. When you really talk about the pieces we wish for, we hope for, we think about maybe one day, if you know, we talk about these grand ideas of maybe one day, if money's no object, I'm going to go get a really, really unusual diamond. Well, here it is, and you don't have to wait or fantasize, because it's happening at such a great value where you're not even spending $8 or $7 or $6 or even $5,000. And it's not $49.99 either, and that is where suddenly we've added up just in your natural diamond colors. You've got the 15 and the 15, that's 30, plus your diamond weight there, and the white diamonds being 50. So you've got a beautiful ring, but it's such important individual stones. We don't even really like to look at the total weight, as important as it is to really look at how you got there. And it's not $49.99. First caller, give us a really, really quick call, because there are going to be a lot of callers here ready to go when it's not even 49 or 48 or 47 or 46.99. This is how we make even the impossible possible, and it's $4,599 only, and that is it. So huge value. We've got really about a 50% off sale on something that should never be discounted, of course, from the Argyle mine, which was mined out some time ago. So now we're really into, seeing really higher levels reached in diamonds than we ever dreamed this early, and yet they've always been a pricey and important stone. So remember, it's all 18 karat gold, just as it is, but we're going to size it for you, so no problem there. And give us a call. We'll help you out with that. We'll give it 30 seconds, and then we'll see who our collectors are out there today. And then, of course, if you have any requests, you got to get them in. I think it's time for that. Probably the grandidierite needs to be here, because I've had a lot of great values that has sent them out very quickly, but I've never had this size for this price with a cert. So it's going to be a little bit interesting how we can make a really important, one of the rarest stones out there, really affordable, and it's beautiful too. So we love to see it. Plus we have the cameo design. And how about this set of pearl jewelry? I'm going to show you a pendant and earrings to match, so that you can get the whole set if you wish to, but it's really fun to see different pieces. I know that's always, if you're like me and you're a true jewelry junkie, you like to see unusual and unique. So let me show you what we have here in some new pearl pieces that are, yes, oh wow, this is the coolest thing. This is first of all, really good pearl. And there's South Sea pearls. Usually when we see white pearls like this of this size, they're oftentimes a cultured pearl. You probably already noticed from the colors exhibited here that that is not going to be a typical cultured pearl. They are very, very bright. They have a lot of that rainbow kind of pearlescence that we like to see, so they're not just a flat muted color. But also, this is an omega back earring for pierced ears. The item number is 145. We have a matching pendant we're going to show you next, so that you don't have to get the set, but it's here if you want to, and I think I can make these irresistibly priced enough where you can get the set without hesitation. There's the perfect match in the pendant. So love this, utilizing some great satin finishing here. You see it in the veil, but that carries through this really cool organic shape you have outside of that. So it's really special and almost reminds me a little bit of shell or sea urchin. It really is a beautiful look. So we've got 145 is the item number on the earrings. We'll start there and then we'll talk about the pendant. The pendant's like a freebie. It really is. But these are 7 millimeters each on the South Sea pearls. Usually South Sea pearl is really something we only see in the golden or the Tahitian, but these are, again, what that means is not cultured. So that's really the big differential there. When they're not cultured, cultured means they're really, again, given a little bit of help. We can kind of raise them in a controlled environment where man gives it a little bit of help, where man basically injects the irritant into the mollusk. So even though it's still naturally made by a mollusk, you've got a little help there. Usually when we're talking about South Sea, we're talking about something that is actually from the depths of the ocean. Usually that irritant that caused that mollusk to make the pearl was a grain of sand, typically, something that it had a response to. It wanted to fend off against any kind of foreign object entering into the mollusk. So that's its defense mechanism, its response, its reflex, if you will, that is all organic. But this is South Sea. That is so rare to find. 7 millimeters each, plus you have, are we loving the 101 of rubies? It's a lot of ruby weight. No diamonds here, just the rubies that are diamond cut. Take a look at it. We'll show you what we've got here in the earring, plus we've got the pendant coming up, which will be 146. And it'll also be a, well, they didn't put the millimeter size, so let me measure that on the pearl. It looks to be a little bit larger than the earrings, which would make sense. So I'll get you the info on the pendant coming right up. Yes, it is a larger stone. It's actually going to be a little over an 8 millimeter on the pearl in the pendant, which we'll show you again. But let's talk earrings. 101 in the rubies, then white gold only. Of course, all that designer finishing. I do want to show you it is a omega back. So this is the pierced ear, and of course that hinged backing. So a little bit more high grade than just a post and a butterfly backing, for example, that you're just going to push on. This has a hinged mechanism that's going to allow it to sit, because when it's a bigger piece piece like this, that's important. 3/4 of an inch diameter. I'll try one on. We're going to make this really, really affordable, and then we have the pendant to go with it. The earrings are going to be less than $2,000. So I want you to take a look here at the earring close up. I'll show you one on, and then we're going to get you a really, really cool deal. And the pendant is going to be like a throw-in giveaway. We'll make it really easy for everybody. So come on in if you like the South Sea white pearls. Enjoy seeing them here because we've not had a South Sea white pearl in an earring before. Like, I'm talking in the history of our show. So that's very, very impressive. And yet we're not going to do $2,000. They're not even going to be $19.99 or anywhere close to that. I'm going to hold one up for you as well so you can see here really quickly what they look like on, just to give you a little size reference besides the whole 3/4 inch that we talk about there. That's what they look like, and you can see that shine. It's, even though it's satin finishing, you're still going to get a lot of shine from that beautiful gold. You can see how it's almost shining like a little, like a cat's eye would. And then you've got that really special pearl. Let's go back to the wheel, and then we're going to get the pendant as well. And the earrings are only going to be $1,299 for the earrings. And then the pendant, it's going to be even more affordable since theirs is that one larger pearl. And similar kind of carat weight here, we're going to talk about 146, which is the matching pendant here. And that will be a one only. That's going to be the 8mm pearl. And then you have 42 points in the rubies. And that will be, you know what, we'll make that $599. So that way the whole set still under $2,000 for you. We'd actually be under, how about that? Do you love the idea of getting the whole set? Because $599 for the pendant, which is $146. So you've got, think about it, really, really good value here. Under $2,000, under $1,900 if you want the whole set there, which is a really smart idea. So you can always get one or the other. You can purchase them a la carte if you wish. But two great looking designer pieces. And the pendant I'll show you on the hand here so you can get a size reference on that one as well. So a brand new style for us, really unique. And if you're a pearl lover, that's the way to do it. And how about those glowing? Look at how from a distance how glowing those rubies are. They're tiny but mighty, right? They're meant to be smaller stones set as part of an accent to the designer style, but they are glowing beautifully. There's a 1-inch drop on your pendant. We'll show it on the neckline for you coming up next. And you can take one or the other. $599 for the pendant, only $12.99 for the earrings. Here's what the pendant looks like on as well. So you get a little reference point there. And so you can see that kind of shine we were talking about. So that's a really good look. And those pearls, that's what it's all about, to get those really divine pearls that have that blue, green, purple, pink color to them. Let's go back to our wheel, show you the set. And that's going to be, again, $599 for the pendant and $12.99 for the earrings. So coming up, got our blue diamond here if you want it. That blue diamond is a beauty. And we've got some really cool new fire opal you're going to see. It's I think our best yet. We've been seeing some really gorgeous fire opals in bigger sizes, but we have the most red by far that is here. And then let me know who's got either one or the other or the whole set. Again, really unique. So I think since you've got a rare opportunity to get the set like you do, I would say go ahead and pick them both up. That would be a smart idea. So pendant in the rear there, similar kind of scale to the size overall you have. So they're meant to go together. And thank you so much. We'll see who's got them. All right, coming up, let's get to it. We've got a really, really special look at a Mandarin. A big blowout price on a Mandarin garnet. That is always exciting because Mandarin garnets are supposed to be getting more rare. That should mean they're more expensive by the day. Not when you shop with us. So let's take a look at what we're going to do here next on the Mandarin in a bridge. Let me know on the pearl pieces. South Sea white pearls. Gosh, that's a first for us. And then take a look at this. That beautiful roval stone set in a really nice bridge. I love this because it's diamond covered the entire way. So you don't have to worry about seeing any gold whatsoever. We're going to obviously zoom in here a bit. Item number is 9787. We'll have plenty of affordable for you tonight as well. So if you're looking to just treat yourself to something exciting and new since spring has arrived and you're thinking about maybe where you're going and what you're doing and what occasions you want to celebrate, jewelry is a great way to do that. And $319 in the roval, 70 points in the diamonds, yellow gold right now. You don't have to leave it that well. You do actually. You do now because of this discount. The last time I had it, well, you could change the gold color. Sometimes when we see a restriction on gold, it's really it's one of those really should perk you up because you know there's a big value happening, because if we can't change the gold color, that probably should tell you we're taking a major mega discount, and that's exactly what's happening here with this great Mandarin. That cutting's a little more specialty. It's not your basic oval. It's got a little more of a roval shape to it, so that's really unique as well. $319 is a really good size. These stones don't usually come in the bigger sizes. They struggle with clarity. So when you get all that and you're looking for bright, vivacious, what is everyone going to notice that's new? We can wear a lot of beautiful gems, and gems that are high quality should always be something that we admire and look at and do like a little quick double take. But when it's a Mandarin, there's really few stones that actually give you that kind of intensity and brightness, and of course neon as well. So you get all of that happening, and we're going to bring it down to its lowest price ever, because the last time I had on the air was $39.99. That wasn't good enough. Then we brought it to $29.99. That wasn't good enough. Even $19.99, I thought, bye-bye it goes. Instead, taking it even lower for you, give me a call, though. We only have this one. It's going to fly. Take a look at it. We're going to take it a lot lower than it's been before and send it out. Instead of $19, $18, $17, or $16.99, we'll make it $1,599. And I got real close to that Mandarin so you could appreciate and see that quality and clarity. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand, so you can check it out that way. And that's still showing off all those bright yellows that you have there, and that's a one only at $1,599. That's it, and that's in the yellow now. Got to stay there because of that big drop in the price tag, because that would cost more to make that mounting over again. So we've got that one for you, which is a beautiful, bright, vivid type of stone. So really great neon color there, and just a fabulous look all the way around. So that'll be $15.99. Then we're going to talk about, you guys ready for a little special that's coming up in amethyst earrings, and then that fire opal's here, and then yes, the last grandidierite that we have, but we've never seen this one before, so we're excited about that. And don't forget about that blue diamond. That is here for one caller, and we need that one to go out before we get a lot of people asking, what happened to the blue diamond and can I get one? You know the first call is going to take it, and that's only a matter of time before that is out of here. So next up, we're going to have a really cool grandidierite for you. This is our first ever certified. They're all rare. Hold on, we might have a request to get to. Let's see. I'm going to get that in first things first if we can. The Mandarin's $15.99. That's a major value. And sometimes we went through this this period of time where we just saw Mandarin after Mandarin. We couldn't keep one in stock. And it was like everybody wanted a Mandarin. And now you got a chance to pick one up. Hi. For Aaron or Ellen? Ellen? Or Alan. We've got a corner rupee in here for you. Now, were they looking for something a little bit bigger in size? Because this is one of our larger stones we have ever had in the corner rupee. Most of these stones way below a carat. This stone is actually a carat 02. And could you ask for a better color? When we have seen a variety of blues and greens and golden combinations with this stone, this is a stone we've only introduced recently. Never had gem quality good enough for jewelry before. It's $98.94. And Will, what do you think of this one? Because that has got to be, I mean, even if you are unfamiliar with this stone, I think one look at it and you fall a little bit in love with whatever it is, right? And if you're going, corner what? Corner who? This is that really rare tanzanite material that I've had many years ago when I heard we were getting corner rupee, and it was so funny because they'd said they'd acquired a teeny tiny little collection over in Tucson. One of our best buds when it comes to giving us opportunities to get rare collectible gems had a few of these stones, and we were very impressed. So I heard through the grapevine we were getting them, and of course I'm thinking, well, I've sold those before. I've sold just about everything before. Sold corner rupees, and so I'm imagining the only kind of material I'd ever had the privilege of showing, which was rare. And I took a look at them when they finally get here, and I thought, I don't think they know what corner rupee is, because everything I'd ever had was literally dingy brown colors. And this was many years ago. They were sold loose. They were really, again, super collectible. And it was such a privilege to bring those. But here I'm presented with a little box full of these really stunning, bright, if anything else, they look like Paraíba. Right? There's a similarity, and a strong one at that. That really looks like copper-bearing tourmaline. And I'm thinking, somebody's made a mistake or mislabeled these. These are not corner rupees, because I'd only heard the legend of these stones being in this blue, green, golden, pleochroic color. Everything I had ever had exposure to was that brown red material. And by the way, mostly cabochon cut, because they were so really included, you couldn't even facet through them. So all you could do was really give it a little buff top, and that was it. This is the best. And so when you know corner rupee and when you study it, you realize that the best in the world is actually this color here, where it's a blue-green, bright and clean, and it's got all this great clarity. So when you get the cutting as you do here, and this is specialty cutting, you're seeing this great dazzling effect. I mean, it really is stunning. Let's give you a look at it. It's a carat 02, so it's a big stone, yes. Of course, it's a carat 02 stone with 99 points in diamonds in a bridge. We're going to make it really affordable because, you know, it shouldn't be, but that's our job, is to take the rarest in the world and make them affordable anyways. And you've got just under a carat in diamonds. That's what it looks like from a distance. So again, showing off that vibrant neon, because yet again, that just got better. And neon really is a term we use when it is glowing more in less light. And that's exactly what happened. This hand shot has a little more shadowed effect to it, but you're still seeing even more glow to it here and more brilliance to it. So instead of, hey, Will, we got it for $69.99. That's probably why it's one of the few left, because it had that little higher price tag. We're going to make it really affordable for you right here and now. This is one only. It's going to go quickly, and we don't have many left. Obviously, we've gone through most everything presented on the air and gone, and anything that's been shown is really gone, except for this 1 carat 02, because it was $69.99. Now it's better. We're going to take it even further down and get you under $5,000. Better yet, let's make it under $4,000 and not $39.99 either. We will just take another additional discount for a requester here. Make it $3,499, please, and that will be gone. And I mean long gone and just perfect. We're in close, so you can see that perfect clarity it has. Can't find a flaw in that stone. You see that incredible cutting it has as well. And that, again, much like our Mandarin, where it's a little more of a roval type shape to it. So it's not even your basic oval, it's somewhere between. It's like giving you a lot of the internal characteristics that you would get with a round, and that's why it's giving you so much glistening factor here. And you can see through it still because of that clarity, so you're seeing a few of the diamonds underneath it as well. And that's what you're seeing, looking through the sides of the stone there, you're seeing a little bit of that incredible brilliance from the diamonds through the stone, so it's only making that stone look even better. So $34.99, let me know, Will, what they think, their thoughts. If we can get you something a little smaller, we may have just, I think there might be one more, but it's going to be a downgrade in the size. So our pearls are here, our blue diamond, and don't forget about the Mandarin. Now we're going to keep on moving and rocking and rolling. Big Thursday's here. Glad you're with us too. And we've got, again, the cameo. I'll just flash this because I know a lot of people want cameos, but it's fun because usually you see cameos only in estate jewelry, vintage pieces that are used, and sometimes the condition can be a little bit lacking then because they may have been worn for years and years and years or decades or hundreds of years. We've got a pin pendant for you. Will, I'd love their feedback too, since it's a request. Let us know if that's what they're looking for, or if there's something else that we could really perfect here to make sure that they get the perfect piece. So let's show you our one and only cameo here. This is brand new tonight, and it's interestingly enough, because the last cameo I had was actually going to be a carnelian stone. So it was carved and it had more of that red-orange color. This is so beautiful because it's a blue agate that has been carved in detail here. 153 is the number, just showing you from a distance. Now what happens is this bail will fold down underneath if you would like it to. So if you're wearing it as a brooch, there's a pin that goes, you see there, east, west in the back, and then that bail will actually be hinged so it tucks in. So you can actually have that smooth kind of great, you know, again, it really does look, sometimes a pin and pendants combinations are not done properly. It looks it, right? This one, you will not have that issue. It's a 20 by 15 millimeter oval. That's how we tend to gauge these as far as size. 21 points in diamonds as well. And then we'll take it up close because the carving, you see, it looks almost ethereal, doesn't it? It looks almost like a watercolor painting, but there's actually a lot of detail carved with this stone. So you're going to see that here coming up, and then I'll pop that bail back out so you can see it here. And then look at all the detail this has up close. So we can really, oh yeah, that's real. I don't even know. I'd like to be, I'm an artistic person in my next life, but you can't even really fathom how this is cut, how it is cut and how it is carved to give that kind of wispy, ethereal kind of look. Just really unique. So 15 by 20 millimeters on the blue agate. Then you've got the 21 points in diamonds. It stays in the white gold, which is 14K. There again is the back of your cameo. There's that pin, which is going to be perfect to attach to hats, lapels, scarves, what have you. And then you've got the diamonds. They're really situated around it and really does have all that vintage look to it, but it is a new piece. So it doesn't have any energy from anybody else. I don't know. That's maybe a weird comment, but you know, I'm a believer in that. And I like to have pieces that are just my own. And we're just really looking at a great piece here where it's not even going to be, wow, $39.99 for a piece like this. Yes, but we want to make it affordable. So here's how we do it. We're going to give you a huge value. It's not even $2,000. And I know when we have these rare cameo pieces, we'll have once every, I don't know, it feels like once a year, we'll have a cameo piece. Blowing it out for you for $1,499 to the first caller who says yes. And again, this bail is hinged, so it moves, tucks in, disappears if you're wearing it as a pin, and then you just tilt it back up if you want to put your favorite chain to wear it as a pendant. And let me show you also on the hand so we can show you the length, and then we'll show it on the neckline also. But it's a really cool piece, and I just think that carving so well done to get that artistic look to it and that beautiful appearance. So some unique pieces to start for sure on a Thursday, but kind of fun nonetheless. And that's an 1.5 inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline. So let me know if you want our cameo carved in the blue agate, which with that carving gives you that little deeper base color, and then you get a little bit brighter, lighter design to the piece itself as far as the beautiful profile of our lovely lady. So that'll be up close one more time, and then we'll see who's got it. And then we are going to get onto a great looking wheel that we're going to give you some major affordability on. Just love this one. All right, coming up, a little vintage feel. Hey, Will, what were they thinking on the corner roofing? Can we find one for you? What were they looking for?
She said that the room was beautiful, but
Uh-huh.
she's still looking.
Do you want something a little smaller? Because that's usually what we had. They want bigger? Okay. They don't want a corner roofing at all. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry. The big ones are, that's why I said if we could bring out a smaller one. If you want a little less price tag, we have to go smaller on those rare exotics. All right, coming up, let's get to a wheel. We've got a great looking wheel now. We're gonna do a little blowout here for you. We got a little Thursday night special on some major rings. We're gonna see our last call on these rings. Thank you for the request nonetheless. If we can ever bring out something a little, sometimes prices, I know, I'd like a Ferrari for $5, but that's sometimes how the world goes with exotics, right? Sometimes the carat weights dictate the price a little bit, but like I said, if we can bring you something that's a little more affordable, we do have a couple, but they'll be a little bit smaller stone. When they go under a carat, they get a little bit more affordable as well. So here's what we're gonna do coming up. We've got a great wheel, and speaking of affordable, for anybody who's saying, I'd really like something in jewelry and I want something new, but I need affordable too. Take a look at how we start with what looks like a solitaire pear shape, but it's not. It's actually made of different types of baguettes. I know sometimes, I know that sometimes those gems, we want the bigger size, but again, we can bring you the best value on anything you're needing. We have a fire opal here. We have a great looking topaz. This is a cool design because it takes the trillion, gives it an asymmetric mounting, and then we've got the really special Molly garnet. So this is going to be a crazy little wheel here. We just want to make some pieces affordable, and we are in the mood to move a lot of inventory as fast as we possibly can because we are already more than halfway through the first hour. So we want to get you, and we've had all these crazy cool exotics and the weird pearls and the cool cameos and all this stuff that's really unique. Then we go back to some of our classics here, right? And yet, mixing it up a little bit. This one you haven't seen before with that asymmetric design on one side. See how the trillion then points down to that single type of band. So it's really unique and very directional to its design. And we have the Mandarin and we have the fire opal, still that best color. Actually, that color is similar to the 438 that I had. That's going to be way more money. So if you like a fire opal and you want that great color, but you're not looking to spend thousands, this is the way to go. The Molly garnet's rare. And then we've got, of course, the Mandarin garnet and the diamonds. See how it's done with a pear shape overall, but the middle has the tapered baguettes, then the round brilliants are top and bottom. We'll make them really affordable. We can change the gold color actually on anything up here, so nothing has to stay the way it is, but you've also got some great diamond weights here, especially with the Molly garnet. You're getting quite a few diamonds there at 45 points, but it's going to go very quickly. And remember, you're still, sometimes I say, we just talked about this with the Mandarin, we had to restrict the gold color just because the price tag was dropped so low. On this occasion, it's going to work both ways. You get the incredible drop in price, but you're also getting a huge savings. And because it's a quiet Thursday with a lot going on, I'm going to do something I'm not supposed to do. We have a $9.99 wheel up here, typical to what we would see on any given day when you're talking about this kind of level. These are still exotics. I mean, what gets more exotic than a Molly garnet? Where have you even seen one? That's a country in Africa that produces this really unique, some are more yellow, some have kind of a yellow orange appearance. This one's really kind of a golden color, almost like a marigold color. So it's really unique garnet material that we don't see all the time. Then you have the fire opal in the best quality. I love our Zambarans. If you have yet to try one, I think you should because the color shifting they bring. Then our diamond piece, and of course, our rare. It's now lately we've been seeing a couple of London blue topaz here and there, which have been a lot of fun. It's that deeper saturation, but we're careful not to bring you anything that's overly saturated. I think that's a downfall with a lot of London blue. They get too dark and then they look too navy. And then suddenly it's like, not sure if that's the most attractive gem in the world. So when you get these brighter Londons, a lot of times they're out of private collections or they have a name that's associated with a really well-to-do family that had a private collection of material. That's the really, really good stuff. And we want to make sure that you understand that this blue topaz, despite where I'm going to take this price tag, is just that. It's that ultimate level of quality for you, and it's not going to be $9.99. Are you ready? Got a major value here. Not that it's supposed to go any lower than where it's at, but we're going to take you there. And remember, gold color changing on us, sizing on us, shipping on us. So you don't pay a penny more than whatever price ends up being right here. And that price is not $9.99. I'm making my own price here just to make sure we can hear the phones ring before the next hour gets here. That's what remission is right in front of us here. We're going to go on a little bit of a rampage here with pricing and discounting where you're not even paying $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77 for anything up here. You're not paying $699. And I can honestly say that when it comes to rings, I have not had a ring discount wheel that has been priced this way. It really is a bit bonkers when you talk about gold. Did we just start doing Vermeer sterling silver? No. Solid gold and customized for you. And diamonds. Every single piece up here has diamonds. And the exotic best of colored stones. And yet you're not even paying $6.99? We're going to go even lower for you. Take advantage of this. This is that way to just get, spring is here, right? We just started. We welcome spring on Monday. We're ready. We're ready for a new season and getting out and about and traveling and doing fun things and special events. And you'd love to have a new piece of jewelry to wear, whether you wait for a special occasion or wear it every day. Either way, take a look. These are not going to be $6.99. Do we have anybody thinking about anything? Because I can go lower just to make sure we get every single one at home. That's what we're doing. So instead of $6.99, this should not be happening. Solid gold all the way through. Pick your favorite, rare and exotic. Love the, did you notice also the great facet pattern to this London blue? That is not just a beautiful design. It's got the trillion cutting. Love that. It's not going to be $6.99 a piece. We'll give it 60 seconds at this price. Honestly, guys, at 60 seconds when that hits zero, I can't continue to advertise this price tag. We are, as you probably have surmised, we're under cost already. I'm going to go even lower. Let's see how much money can be lost in one wheel in one show. And we're not stopping at $6.50 or $6.49. Take anything you want on this entire wheel, and we'll help you right now. They are $599. That's it. $599, and while they last, good luck. That'll be gone in a hurry. I hope that's the goal here. So let me know which one you like. We'll try them on, give you all those details and carat weights and diamond weights and everything else. But we've only got 54 seconds to take advantage of it because then we got to move. So lots and lots to get to tonight, but that is wheel number 1 of 3. We're going to see a beautiful collection of black opals coming up a little bit later. That grandidierite's on the way right after, well, in 40 seconds, we'll get to the grandidierite. I honestly can't honor this price after this. 35 seconds now. $5.99. Take what you can. We'll answer your questions, try them on, give you all the details, everything, but it's got to be in the next 29 seconds. Otherwise, you know, there are times what's pricey. We got to make sure that we make the most of it here. And obviously, when you're going backwards on rings like we are on this wheel, time to take advantage. This one has 45 points in diamonds with your Molly garnet. It's a huge rare stone. It's got almost a half carat in VS diamonds. Let me know if we can help you with any of them. Sambaran, fire opal, diamonds, London blue, topaz, and your Molly garnet, and they're $5.99 a piece. We've never done this. And I think it's safe to say we never will again because they're all still here. So, I don't know. Moving back up to $9.99. Craziness, yes. Fire opal is verifying that's going to be item number 8417. Yes, trying it on. And also, Jess, this one's finished too. So I know you wouldn't expect that, but hey, you get all the bells and whistles for $5.99. Here's the fire opal on the hand. So that one may be gone. Check and see. Of course, yellow gold on this one right now. You can change it like you can anything on this wheel. Let me know if we can help you out with anything up here. Will, if they want to see anything on the hand, will you please let me know so we can show them on the hand here? Because I don't know what you guys are thinking about till you let me know. And I want to make sure they see whichever favorite they have on the hand too, so you can see what all you're getting for $599. That's what we need to hear right away. So you let me know. Any last questions, calls? Okay, Joyce, tell me your posse here. What is everyone's name again? Because it was, I know the names with Tim, Edward, and Sean, but who's who? I know that Tim's in the middle. Tim's in the middle because the glasses. Sean over here on my left. Okay, we have 3 new operators who are training, and Edward, right? Edward, Tim, Sean. How are you guys doing? Are you impressed with $5.99, or are you worried you're not going to get a paycheck? Because, yeah. Yeah, this is not right. All right, so let me know if you have any questions. We're busy on the phone lines here, but I'm not getting any response from my operators. So we're training operators. We're not taking your calls tonight. We're just training. So we've got a lot of operators, but they're not answering phones quite yet. So bear with us if you're waiting on hold. I feel bad because that clock expired when we had a lot of people on the lines here. So we'll help you out. And if there's anything I need to do, let me know. All right, I'll keep moving. I don't know, we got busy cut lines, but I don't think anyone's on those yet. So let me know if we can help you with something, or maybe the request coming in. But for anything up there at $5.99, take advantage of what we've got here. Really, really, really good deals. And if you need something in fine jewelry and you're sick of seeing fine jewelry elsewhere and going, that's supposed to be a place with great values. And I saw some fine jewelry on TV today and I'm going, wow. It's all sterling silver pretty much. There's hardly anything in gold anymore, which makes sense, by the way, because I would, that's the only way to do it at this point and save, if you want something under $1,000, usually you got to go sterling silver with the metal costs. And sterling silver, don't get me wrong, that's gone up too. But that's where I'm just amazed. And when you're in this business every day, I think I get jaded. Well, I know you guys probably watch this every day, and I think we all get a little jaded to our values. But when you see a $5.99 price tag, let's just realize how really ridiculously good that is, and how nothing up there should be $5.99 when you've got solid gold to start. What is a gold band going for by itself these days? About $4,000 for a 2mm plain gold band. We're getting you stones and diamonds with everything up here. Take a look. We got questions coming in. Yes. The Molly Garnet coming up. This is going to be item number, and I know, 8768. Want to get these calls taken care of here because I know a lot of you are waiting on hold. Yes. A corner rupine? Was that your requester in the first place? Oh, really? Oh, good. Congratulations. Was it Alan or Ellen? Alan. With an A. Gotcha. Thank you, Alan, so much. Appreciate it. So, Jess, this is that 165 Molly with the 45 points in diamonds. And that is only $5.99. Any gold that's in the yellow now. Does Tim have any questions for me? Yeah. Oh, good. Hi, Carol. This particular stone, I would say, has a little bit, kind of a little golden. I would say it's like a marigold with, yes, a little bit of green. And then let me try on the Zambaran for your caller, Tim. That's going to be item number 8378. That's a 70-point oval Zambaran east to west set. And then it does have 21 points in diamonds with it. And you can have that one in any gold as well. So that'll be $599 as well. And you take your pick on any one of the 5 that are up here. If they're still remaining, check with your operators. And then we'll keep on moving along. Don't forget, if you need any of that info, we have it for you waiting. That blue topaz, again, London blue, trillion cut. Love that one. The depth of color there. Then we've got, wow. This is what I like about a tapered baguette. See what it's doing there? That's not a fancy special effect from Hollywood. That's the diamonds. Tapered baguettes, just 3 individual stones there down the middle, then the round brilliance top and bottom ends up looking like a solitaire, but doing more than a solitaire can. And then we've got the fire opal right here. So let's get to our grandidierite because we only have about 14 minutes left in the hour, and this is our first ever. I've been telling you about this, and oh my goodness, an elongated emerald cut. 213 is the item number, and it's 90 points, which automatically takes it to one of the largest grandidierite we've ever seen. But this is unique in the sense that it is the very first and only of this really beautiful name, grandidierite. It's fun to say too. Please say it. I challenge you to say it without smiling. It's grandidierite, and this is one of the grandest of them all, if I may, because this one is a big size. This is one of those stones, much like corner rupine, where very few come in that near 1 carat size. We've had very few of them overall, but usually 60, 70 points is where they've been topping out. We're talking about this stone, and guess what this has? A TGC cert. That is the Tokyo Gem Lab. It's the, the Tokyo Gemological Center is what they go by. And it was November of last year when this cert was done, and it's our only one in the grandidierite. We've brought you a few stones here and there, which, by the way, everything that we've had is sold. And yet every single one, it seems like as we've premiered them and seen that premiere go on, the stones have gotten a little bit more affordable, but this is our first with a cert. So if you'd like to have all this documentation with it that tells you about the fact that there's no heat treatment to it, the fact that we know this material is Madagascar. We have this, it's kind of like a revisit of an original find of this grandidierite that we love. Super rare stone, but of course has that beautiful color, which in this case, remember the corner rupines had more of that green blue? This is more of a blue green. Again, very similar to a look of Paraíba. Very bright, very clean. I'm amazed. 90 points. Look at that stone. How clean that is. And I'll show you the cert that you're getting with it. And then keep calling on any of those $5.99 pieces from the wheel. We'll be happy to help you there as well. But this is special because you've got a 90-point elongated stone and you're getting 51 points in the double halo of diamonds. But you also have the cert that's going to tell you it's unheated, untreated. It is so clean. The elongation of that stone, it's already a large stone for this gem, but let's not forget that the elongation gives the illusion that it's even larger than it is. So this cert's a rather large bifold cert here. So let me show you. Tokyo Gemological Center. Here, of course, is the date of the cert. The species and variety are the same here at grandidierite. You've got your photograph of the stone. 90 points. It's a 4.4 by, there you go. Look at that elongation. 4.5 by essentially 7.5 millimeters in size. It's that octagonal step cut, which is also known as an emerald cut. Blue-green, that's for sure. Lead color is the dominant color and no indications of treatment. That is heating, no thermal treatment. The backside just basically has the info on their lab. So this is our only one that comes with the cert. You're not paying extra for that. As a matter of fact, well, that's going to be proven to you because you can change the gold too. I know this is a little more unusual. We usually see them in the white gold. So a little more unusual to see this one in the yellow gold, but that's what I want you to see. And when we get it on the hand here, you're going to see it even more so how that gleam and glow happens here when it's now getting a little more movement in front of the light. You're going to really see how that emerald cut, just the step facets inside really light up. Yes, Jess? Oh, a Mandarin and a Mali? Love it. Thank you, Robert. All right. And then did anybody else get what do we have? The fire opal, the topaz, the diamond ring, all of that. So we're going to need a caller, and I know it's going to be one of those where we've had very few ever stick around. The 90-pointer is really getting up there in size. Thanks, Robert, so much. Appreciate you shopping. And here's what we're going to do. If you would like, I think, guys, only the London Blue Topaz and the diamond ring are available from the wheel still, I believe. So you may want to check with your operators on that. They will know best. But that is seeming to be where we're left on that wheel. But how about this one for a better price than we've seen yet? I'm going to give you the price tag, and this should help you understand, because if you've seen them before and they've slipped right out from under you, this is the price tag that has made 60-pointers and 70-pointers disappear in seconds, because the price tag was so good on admittedly smaller sizes. This 90-pointer, we have not seen many in that 90-point range. The fact it's our first ever and only one with a cert makes it even more special, and it's beautiful. Here's another one. It's like our corner rupines. It's like we've been debuting rare stones lately, and it used to be that so many rare stones were not really that attractive. We weren't anxious to put them in gold with diamonds around them because maybe they lacked for what they had in rarity. Maybe they weren't all that pretty. Every single debut I've had, from the Windsor sapphires to the corner rupines, these grandidierite, which happened a few months ago, they're beautiful as well. And that should be the priority. That's what makes you want to put it on your hand and wear it all the time and enjoy it with the diamonds and all of that. But it's not going to be this, there's a great list price. $69.99 is very fair for a light 1 carat, especially when there's a cert involved. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. The first caller on this one, we've already got 2 people talking about it. We're going to make it $2,999, and feel free to change the gold as well. But that's been the magic price tag that has gotten much smaller stones sold, and yet we're taking the 90-point elongated emerald cut down to $29.99 for 1 caller. That will fly. It just has to, because that's not a normal price for a stone like that, and it is looking so good. So that'll be our one only there. Do you have it or do you have it? We got 2 people talking about it and verifying right here and now. Let's see who's going to take it first. $29.99. I would change it to white gold. Maybe that's just me. I mean, it's a great look now, but I think just with the white diamonds and that double halo and then just kind of wrapping right into that band, I would say, I don't know, tempted to just see that in the white gold, to be continuing with those beautiful white diamonds, but totally up to you. You could even do rose gold if you want to. And we've got, hold on, we're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it, and then we are on our way. Still have that Mandarin in the bridge. And our blue diamond is here too, our 15-point blue diamond that we brought you earlier. I might have just gotten a little too excited and brought that out too early. And don't forget about that Molly garnet that was on the wheel. I'm not sure if that one ended up going. We had a lot of verifications on that one. And big opals coming up as well. But let me know who's got our grandidierite. That is beautiful material and should be gone. Now, are you ready for, we've got some amethyst opportunities as well. Mention that we have some gorgeous earrings in amethyst that are a slight drop. We also have an amethyst ring. And wait till you see the blue wing block D that we're breaking out tonight. And if you have any requests, I hope you'll get them in. Let me know what you'd like to see. Look at that. Wow, that's coming up in the show tonight. Looking forward to that. Ruby pendant is here. Pink diamond is here too. We got a new 26-pointer that's awfully affordable. This reminds me of the certified one we had the other day that was considered a brown pink. Yes. Thank you. That one's gone. Let me show you this pink diamond here. And this one doesn't, it's the same mounting. That's why. I had a GIA certified stone the other day that was listed as a pinky brown. This one is just pink, and it's even a bigger size. Did you say Jeff got that one? Was that Jeff who got the grandidierite? Oh, never mind. She's saying her own name. Jess got it for her caller. All right, good, well done. Well, congrats on the grandidierite. Let's talk pink diamond. This is not, I'm stunned here because this looks exactly like the one I had, only more pink, less brown. Item number is 94 and the price tag is very different. So 94.73 is the number. If you know the ring I'm talking about, you may want to call me right now. Because if you were with me a couple days ago when we debuted that GIA certified pink brown, and you liked it, but you didn't like the price because it was what? I'm thinking like, was it $13,000, $14,000, somewhere in that range? We're going to make this one, and it's bigger. It's a 26-point, and it's VS. And it has the double row and the pink diamonds on the side, which is another 36 points in the pink. And that means you're going to have what? Guys, this is too good. I have to be, really, truly encouraging you here to get on the phone lines. And there's 76 points in white diamonds as well. And yes, it's a bridge with two-tone gold and two-tone diamonds. And that pink diamond row is going to run all the way under and through, and just perfect with the double halo and that center. Okay, deep breath time. We need a caller on the phone lines. This is not a time to mess around on pink diamonds. You know how few we have. I've told you many times in recent weeks, don't wait for new ones to come in. Even though there may eventually be new ones that come in, do not wait on those because the price tags will be unlike what we've seen before. Our whole comfortable little, hangout spot that we stay with all of our diamonds. The blue one I had earlier, remember we got that down under $5,000 for a 15-pointer. That was a blue diamond that was natural. Now we're in the pink, and this is pure pink. There is no brown, there is no orange, there's no golden yellow at all. This is a pure pink and saturated at that. Most pink diamonds don't have a whole lot of saturation. They're barely there. We might call them a whisper. We might romanticize it by calling it a kiss of pink. This is really where pink diamonds hang out when they are natural. Sometimes you see these really garish, loud, bright pinks. Those are not usually the natural pinks because natural pink diamonds are not known for that. They're not supposed to get into that hot pink category. They're not supposed to be bright. They are a natural, subtle, more pastel pink, but the key is to get the most pink you can while still in that pastel range. That's what this stone does. And the fact it's not at a quarter, it's up and over a quarter carat is very impressive, and you're getting so much pink diamond weight around it and under it. We need one caller because this one is not going to be $99.99. That's a great value as it is. Really special moment here to get something under $10,000 in this category. We have seen prices skyrocket just in the last few months. Better yet, from February, which was when the Tucson show happened in Arizona. Tucson happened this February. It was a great show. And it was a real, again, culmination of the world of gem traders all together in one spot. A month later, it was actually about 5 weeks later, there was a show. A lot of the same people are there in Hong Kong. That's a quarterly show. Well, guess what? The same material with the same vendors and the same dealers had gone up so much just in that 1 month that had passed. So we're talking about, we have seen increases truly, you can look at this by the day when it comes to natural diamonds, especially the bigger stones. This one's going to be discounted. Don't you worry about it. I have had a number of stones in the past that are long gone that have been so much more. I'm thrilled for whoever's going to take this. This is going to go quickly. Do not wait to get on the phone lines after you see the price. Just come on in now. It's the best advice I can give. And look at that VS, really great saturation pink that you have there. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and no, it's going to be nowhere near $10,000. And it's in a bridge with the two-tone elements. I say elements because it's not just two-tone gold. It's two tones of diamonds. It's two tones of gold as well. And you're not spending $99.99. Half off is still $5,000, and you're not spending $5,000 or $49.99 either. This is your chance to pick it up right here and now. All you've got to do is dial. I've never seen anything like this, and I've had pink diamonds now here for, it's been really 4 years going strong. Granted, not a lot of them, especially as you get into the bigger sizes like we're looking at here, but we're already half off, and this one's still here, so I won't leave it at $49.99. We'll take it even lower. I'll make it $3,999. And that will be gone in a hurry. And Jess, who got the grandidierite? Oh, thank you, Kim. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And we've got a lot more in the rare. Obviously seen a lot of rare as it is already. First hours had corner rupine and grandidierite certified. Now a 26-point natural pink diamond. And we've got the top of the hour about 1 minute away. So we're going to give this 30 seconds. Then we're gone. And $39.99. Better yet, the ring is going to be gone at a price tag like that is. Please take a look at that color. I know without the comparison side by side, I can't bring out pieces that are already happily at someone's home. But if you think about what we've had, and if you were able to see them side by side by side, you would see this really, again, upper echelon saturation with this stone compared to most that we have seen. So a really important pickup if you're really particular about your pinks. That is going to be one that is really well suited for even the most collector status pink diamond lover. That's just a beauty. And the pink diamonds that go around it, really nice to have so much extra pink diamond weight with it. I think that's really a nice look. So we've got a big tanzanite for you. We do have a really, boy, there's a 5 carat 92, but if you like a lot of diamond weight, don't see this very often. We've got a nearly 3.5 carat diamond mounting to go with a tanzanite. That's not something we have every day, but it's the top of the hour. So we'll be welcoming everybody to the show here, and we've got a really special way to start the hour. And actually, it's going to be with another rarity that we don't get to see all that often, getting more scarce by the day. But I want to remind you to get requests in. That one's going to be going. You know, we've had in the first hour a lot of great pieces. Thank you for being with us tonight. Glad you're here. Lauren Blair, TVON, and we've got 2 short hours left. But so far in this first hour, we've had a lot of pieces presented, rarities at that. And in the next few minutes, they go. So if you're thinking about the pink diamond and saying, well, I'll wait till next week, it's probably not going to last the next 2 minutes. Somebody's going to end up taking that because that value, when that really sinks in, and somebody's probably dialing in right now, that's going to be gone. It's kind of the way of these one-of-a-kinds. Don't wait because you're going to be supremely disappointed waiting for another one that comes along in that size. So let's talk a little bit about a top of the hour. We have some new designer pieces as well in this hour. I want to get to alexandrite, though, one of those other rare stones. We've had a whole hour full of rarities so far tonight. We're going to keep it going with rare color-changing chrysoberyl. This is alexandrite. It's out of Brazil, and we are so excited to have 9553. So again, request if you have them. We are willing to help you out with anything. I'm really just pleading for your requests. We would love to bring them out tonight. It's a great night. Weeknights are a great night to do that. We always set aside some time. We always have time built into the show for those inevitable requests we're going to get, so I hope you'll bring those into us. And this could make a dream come true, and that's really what we're all about in the gem world. Collectibles like this should not be priced this way. We're going to take a look at alexandrite here in a signature style, and yet it is it's an 80-point stone, so that's really nice to see. And by the way, I do have a certified stone today in yellow. And it's a 1 carat 01 yellow diamond. So if you're the pink diamond lover, great. If you've got a little urge for the yellow diamond, we've got one of our few certified 1 carat. Actually, I don't think we've ever had a 1 carat that was certified by GIA. That's usually reserved for the 2 and the 3 carats. So get ready, yellow diamond lovers. We got a special one for you. But this is 80 points in the Alex. It's also 74 points in the diamond weight. It's like that little version of a signature mounting. And I don't mean tiny. I just mean that normally when we say signature mounting, we're talking about that big carat 28 version, which is quite wide. This, which actually we saw earlier at the top of the show with that star sapphire. Now we're talking about a slightly smaller, but still giving you a great diamond weight at 74 points. Still get the same inherent qualities like the pave of the sides and that beautiful halo around your alexandrite, but there's going to be a really, really, really special moment here to take advantage of. And yet, we've done this in the yellow, but you can change that. There's always going to be that finished under gallery for you as well, and we are going to try it on. This is such a classic, easy way to transport your museum material with you. That's what I like about it. It's a really classic wearable. Sometimes classic people think it's a solitaire. It's a band and a stone and that's it. But really these stones are deserving of some diamond weight. But we have a really, really classic look about it. I want to try it on so you get a little idea of the size because it's, again, not small. It just happens to be a smaller version of the signature mounting that we've brought you for years that is aptly named that because it tends to be classic and popular with so many and all of the above. And yet, notice how you don't see much of the gold from here. It's really just when you turn it all the way to the sides, you're going to get a little hint of that gold that's on the side or maybe even from the profile a bit. But you've got a chance to pick it up right now. And better yet, I've got a $59.99 price tag on it. That's a little much for our world of alexandrite historically. I know like so many stones, when you bring new ones in, the price tags differ. It's kind of like, yeah, we're living in a new era, right? I like to take you time traveling backwards when we can. And that's exactly what's going to happen right now because instead of $59.99, we can't leave it there. We're going to put it on the auction block. It just seems like the right thing to do here. Top of the hour, great stone, a collectible that a lot of us think, we're probably never going to own it because it's so rare. You can if you know where to shop. And this is that beautiful color changing chrysoberyl. So that blue-green you see now, actually when you're in incandescent light, it goes to a beautiful bright red. It's so intriguing to see, and yet color change phenomena, that's really considered the rarest phenomena out there. When there are chatoyancies and there are play of color in opals, we love a good color change because that really takes it up in the rarity. Let's put it on the auction block. I don't get to do this very often with alexandrites because as a whole, overall, they're rare. We're going to make this better than 5,000 to start or 4,000 or 3. And actually this mounting, that's about where the mounting goes for by itself. So I love the idea of saying, hey, anybody want a free alexandrite that's a light 1 carat? That doesn't get to happen every day. And we're not asking for 3,000 or 2,500 or even $2,000 to start. This is how we get everybody in at the top of the hour. Welcome in. This is the show you're going to remember. And you're going to remember for the values and hopefully commemorate by having a piece that you're going to enjoy forever and ever and ever to come. Take a look at this. Not even $2,000. A better value. Come on in. We want to hear those phones ring and get you a chance to own one of the rarest stones out there for very little in a great style. And it's not going to be $2,000 to start. It's all with a $25 increment. That only makes sense. Keep everybody, give you the opportunity to come in without having to splurge too much extra. I'm going to go $1,500 to start the alexandrite, which is one of the rare stones of the world. It only seems right because we've had a lot of rarities already in this show. And we will continue to bring you those rarities. But we more importantly want to make the rarities affordable and help you own them. And that's how we do it right here. So let me know. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. And then we'll be on our way. If we get the open, we're going to have a winner. If we don't, well, we're going to have to find something else to intrigue you with, and we've got plenty of that tonight. And I'm going to break out that certified 1 carat yellow diamond next. So you're not going to have to wait, and you may even want to dial in right now because this is one of our best stones. So we shipped it off to GIA right here in Southern California, but about 80 miles south of where I stand, and we shipped it off to get certified. And that cert came back, and wait till you see how it came back. And that's really important because sometimes you guys want diamonds that are certified. Some people don't need one. Others really enjoy having the cert and the documentation that tells you everything. So we're going to show it next. And as a matter of fact, it might be in 28 seconds because we don't have an open yet in the alexandrite. And that's too bad because that is one of those stones that is really rare. And I just have done a bad job if that's no open because I haven't told you about the rarity. But remember that chrysoberyl. Lately, we've seen a couple cat's eye alexandrites. We've seen a couple chrysoberyls, and then we've seen a couple cat's eye chrysoberyls. This being the faceted version that is the best way to show off color change. Here it is. Let's get to the yellow diamond. So this is a, there are going to be fights over this one because this is something you've asked us to do. I bring you yellow diamonds quite frequently here, and it's not unusual to have a 1 carat size. But usually, if you are getting a yellow diamond that is natural, from all of our stones are, and you're getting a cert from GIA, those have only been a select few that we've ever had. And usually those are the stones that are 2 carats and up. We've even had some 3, and even back in the day, you've been watching a long time. If you guys remember the 4 carat that I had once upon a time, I had a 4, I had 2 3 carat stones, and then we've had several in the 2 carat range. Not even all of those bigger sizes are certified by GIA. Some have been, but with that comes a price tag that's in that $20,000 and up category. This is one of those occasions where usually with the 1 carats, we try to keep them more affordable by not sending them off to be certified because there's a natural cost incurred by doing that by us. And yet we decided this stone was so good. We knew by looking at it that there was an impact of this stone. So we wanted to send it off to, where else? The headquarters of GIA, the best, most strict, most authoritative graders of gems and diamonds all across the world. There is not a better lab to ever consider when it comes to getting a true, accurate, and really objective description of your stone. And that's where we sent it. This is a 1 carat 01, but it's been certified. I cannot remember, honestly, if I've ever had a 1 carat stone certified by GIA. That's the difference maker. And with all that said, if you think you're going to incur this big time extra price tag, you will not. So come on in early. It's a first for us. It's to item number 211. It's the 101. It's been certified for clarity too. And that's where we're going to get really excited, because when you see the clarity this has, you're going to love it, because it's actually a VS2 stone. So that's why it's important. Now you have 9 points and additional yellow diamonds on the sides. There's also, it's one of my favorite mountings, because you got a carat 17 of the white diamonds as well. So there's a lot going on besides just that pristine VS2 center oval. Let's show you the cert, because this is what we normally don't have the benefit of when we have a 1 carat or a 101. This time you're going to see. So when you talk about just a grading like VS2 like this is, they go beyond that. They're going to show you here in the cert here, you're going to see that it's got the pertinent information, like it's an oval modified brilliant, it's a 5 by 6.8, it's a 101 W to X VS2. All of that covered. No fluorescence, GIA inscripted. So that's actually the cert number is inscribed on the stone, but they go further than that. This is what it would look like. Now, if you think you're going to see that inclusion, you're going to look at it again in a moment. You'll realize you don't, even with the magnification of cameras. But that's the front of your stone and the back of your stone. Here's the proportion from the side. So that's the depth of your stone, the proportion in the way it's cut. And then we have over here is your color and your clarity scale that we use broadly for diamonds that GIA sets up. Here's what it looks like. Tell me if you see that inclusion. I've had people literally not buy things because they said, well, there was an inclusion on the cert. Now, that's what the cert is there to do, because those are the things we can't see, right? I don't care how good your eyesight is. You can't see the depths that they can look at with the great, tremendous magnification and sophisticated equipment that GIA has. Because when you're getting a cert, you want to know everything about your diamond. That's what's important. That's why that's done. It's not that you're seeing it with the naked eye. I think you can tell right now you're not seeing an inclusion, but we're making this a really affordable price tag. It's only for one caller. Dial in early, 101 carat 17, 9 points in diamonds. Here's what it looks like on. That means that your total diamond weight here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Classic as well. Great from every angle. And this is not going to be just any random yellow diamond. It's certified, best certification you can get. Let me know who likes it. We have nobody on the phone lines, probably because we're figuring it's going to be $99.99. What do they win, Johnny? Because it's $99.99. That's what it's listed at. There's the ring, there's the info. It's listed at $9,999. That's why everyone's staying out of it. Because you know, well, if it's the first ever 101 that's certified by GIA, it's going to be more money. Or not. Or I just take it even lower right here and now. I need one caller, and it's got to be quick. I told you the little secret earlier that if you were keenly listening, you're probably going, but she said she was going to make it affordable like she makes all of her yellow diamonds. That should be enough to get you on the phone lines right then and there. This ring, I'm going to sell it like I have no cert. I'm going to sell it like it's not a VS. I'm going to sell it like it's any old ring with a basic diamond weight. Instead of getting this really beautiful carat 26 in diamonds, you're going to get a lot more. And you know what? We're going to make it really, really affordable just because I want it gone. And we don't want this to be the one you have to pine away for and think about. We don't have to be the one that you're saying, oh, that's the one I want. That's the perfect piece. I want the cert. That's going to make appraisals easy and insurance easy and all of that. But I can't afford it, darn it. That's not going to be the case here, because you can and you will, because instead of $10,000, and you saw it, it's right here on the bag. It says $99.99. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm up here. I got the microphone. I get to make it a new price just to make sure it goes. Because sometimes I realize I don't think that's going to go, and I can't stand up here for 3 hours and not sell anything. That's just no fun for any of us, right? So we got to make sure. So I take the discount down. We go ahead and give you a value. You take it. You got to call me quickly, because it's $2,999. I told you. I am a woman of my word, okay? Sometimes I just say it like it is a little too much, if you know what I mean. Like in this business, you're supposed to sugarcoat everything. You're supposed to not tell it like it is, right? I just do it. I tell it like it is, and I just made that price like any old 1 carat diamond without a cert. And I just about stunned Tony back there. So I'll give it 30 seconds, and that should be gone, because at $29.99, you get everything you see there. You get the GIA cert. You get every little nuanced detail you ever needed to know about your stone, and it's the price tag we would see any given day of the week on a yellow diamond, but you are looking at just some of the best color you can get as well. The match of the yellow diamonds that are wedged in the side there of that split shank, I'm not going anywhere till that goes. I know we got a clock ticking down, but honestly, there is no need to press on and show you anything else until that ring has found its home, because I do not have a better value to show you on this Thursday night or in this inventory. You could watch every show I do for umpteen years to come. I don't have a better value than that. That's got to go. $29.99 for 1 collar. I mean, I have a passion for these diamonds. It's a natural diamond, and you're not looking at some cloudy, hazy, included junk. It is important and quality and clarity. And you've got, not me saying it, let's go back to one of my alma maters, GIA. GIA, have you seen their basketball team this year? They're really good. No, they don't have a basketball team, which is why I don't really consider it my alma mater. My alma mater is USC, but and the one in Southern California, not the one in the South. But this is really, again, where I still went to GIA, still graduated from GIA, so I guess it counts, right? And you got the experts there. And when it comes to gems and diamonds, that's the authority. And someone's going to have to explain this to me. We either have 2 options here. We either went off the air and aren't broadcasting anymore, or I've missed something. Is something up? Because at $29.99, that pedestrian price, and we have one only, and first time ever, I have been bringing you yellow diamonds every day here. Every day. For the last, I've been here 7 years, but we've only had the yellow diamonds here for about 5. I've been bringing you yellow diamonds every single time I'm standing up here, and I've never had a 1 carat certified by GIA. What is it doing here? And it's the price of a non-certified stone. In an era when we're seeing 60, 70% increases, oh yeah, weekly on diamonds that are natural, because the argon mine's done. The world knows about it. Everybody's moving their prices up. Why is this still here? I don't know. Take a look at it. We'll give it 30 more seconds, then I'll be off my soapbox and I'll be forced to show you something else. But honestly, I don't have a better value. That is it right there. That's the one to own. I don't know how or why, or someone's going to have to explain it to me. I don't know. But we didn't get an open on the alexandrite. Now we've got this one here, so we must have just cut the cord or something. Did we just go dark? I mean, this is really, really, really good. $29.99. All right, so we're going to do something different here. I'm going to start a little earring special. I guess it's still here. All right, and the pink diamond's here too, which is even more kind of inexplicable rather. Let's show you some really good amethyst earrings. I've got these drops. They're sweet, right? And I'm just going to help you, because I know the other day I had some requests for some studs. What did they make? Drops. Little miscommunication. But you know what? I think a lot of people are going to like a drop. And I don't mean like a long chandelier shoulder duster. I don't mean that. It's a great shepherd's hook style. It's an amethyst heart shape. Aw. Say it with me now. Aw. Aw, how sweet. I'm going to do something wild here. I got the best amethyst in the world. I have 2019. It's a 14 karat gold. It's 243 in heart shape, so they're about 1.25 carats each. And then it's got diamonds. How creative is this? At the top, what are you taking? No, don't take it now. After all that, now I move on and they take the yellow diamond, and Will wants it too. Well, wouldn't you know? We got 2 callers fighting over the yellow diamond. Oh boy. All right, so who got it there? Do we know yet who that is? Hi, David. Well, the guys are shopping tonight. That's good to know. Heard from the guys tonight. Love it. Thank you so much, David. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, Will, did they have a theory why the yellow diamond is here? Because it's not anymore. But did they have a theory? What was it? What was their theory? Oh, no? No yellow diamond. All right, well, it's gone. So David got it. Congratulations. I wonder if that's David here. Is he local? Is he nearby? No? Okay. Yes, Jess. Oh. Wow, that was about 17 minutes ago. We can go back to the Alex, or if you just want to sell the Alex, anybody can have it for the price of the open, I guess. We can just do that. What's that? From Colorado. Hi, David. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, so if you want the alexandrite, I know we're getting some questions on that. Thank you, Tony, for turning the TV back on. No, I mean, all of a sudden, it's like, okay, now we're getting it, right? The alexandrite, which we had the open, we tried to get it open at 15. I had it set at 15. If you want it, make it $14.99, just as a reminder. So if you want that one, you can take it. I just don't want to revisit things because we have a lot on our plate here to show you for the next hour and 40, and we just don't have a lot of time. So I've got the amethyst here, and that's going to be 3 points in diamonds. You see there's one bezel set stone on either side there. That would be top, sides, and then you've got that V prong. I'm probably stating the obvious here, but if you've ever, and it's $243 in amethyst, if you've ever seen amethyst, and I'm an amethyst lover, I make it a point to wear one every day. It's symbolic. I just do. It's a birthstone. It's representative. You don't see amethyst look like this. We say it a lot when there's one here, which is a rare occasion, but this heart-shaped material is intense. And I find, as a designer as well, I think about those things when you're going to put an earring together where people are further away from your earring. I mean, besides someone who you're really, really close to, they're probably not going to be that close to your earring. I think it's more imperative to put better quality stones in earrings. Other designers think the opposite, and they call me crazy because they think that it's an earring. Who really cares? You got to have two of them anyways. They get pricey really fast. Let's just put in some mediocre quality. We are seeing, and I have a ring here that I'm not shy about showing it to you. I'll show you the color of amethyst even here, and tell me if it differs, because I think those are some of the grand, best of the best saturation we've seen. I'm going to show you another amethyst here, this good TVON material. But look at the difference, if you will, because I think sometimes we're all just human, right? And sometimes it's hard to know how good something is, and you're listening to me, and you're going, yeah, whatever, chick, that's fine. You're paid to sell, right? No. Look at the difference there. Now, that's a great amethyst. That's a TVON-worthy amethyst. But you see what I'm talking about? That's more, really still better saturation than you usually see. But look at the difference. And that's a fancy cut. That ring is here, but, you know, why show it now? Now you're going, no, give me that, please. $243 in heart shapes, dangle drop, but nothing too great. I'll tell you, great for any gift. I think this would be gifting. And when I say gifting, we got to make it a price tag that's going to make it giftable. Because at this point, you guys are watching going, I need a value and a half today. Well, you're going to get it because that $699 price tag that's on my bag, I'm going to make it a new one here. We just really look at this. So not a lot of drop. I'll show you here I like to give you the ruler measurement, then try them on so there's no questions left unturned here. 3/4, actually, yeah, I'd say 3/4 inch because where that shepherd's hook is going to sit is going to give it a 3/4 inch drop. And you see that O-ring that suspends it, keeps it centered. But even when the shepherd's hook is still, there's movement to the heart shape. I'm going to encourage you to think gifting, Mother's Day. That may seem far away. It's not. We're almost finished with March. March is almost over. So get your favorite gifts for anybody, any age. I mean, if they've got a February birthday, save them all the way till next February. Or give them to them now because their birthstone's not going to change just because it's April. Just get as many pairs as you can because it's $6.99. That's a great value. I'm going to just try and see if we got. Let's test the phones here. Do you remember back in the day, like a good old-fashioned phone buster? I'm just going to show you, and you see how beautiful they sit and they drop? That's not going to be that piece that's really set up to where it's going to be really long. It's just got that little bit of basic drop. But see, as I'm moving here, they have that great look. They have that great movement, that always stay forward presence. Love the dots of diamonds that's done in the bezels there up top. They're not even $6.99. We're going to blow your mind here. Blow your mind with an amethyst, but could not be better. And we've got any gold you want as well. This could not be, oh boy. Let's go ahead and make sure we get everybody at least one pair. I know we had a pair of tanzanite earrings yesterday where most people were getting more than one pair. Let's take another look up close. We'll give you that option. Easy to put on, cinch them in. They won't work their way out. Let's do something incredible, and we're going to make them under, well, half off's $350. This is quite the show. I've had rings priced like we've never seen. Now I'm doing earrings priced like we've never seen. How many pairs would you like, Jess? I'm doing better. Andy? Yes, because he said you can give a shout out to Marielle that she was the one that put those garnets. Oh, who? Oh, gotcha. I'm going, didn't Robert get the garnets? But Mary Ellen's really going to be wearing the garnets. So we should shout Mary Ellen out and Robert. Robert bought them. Mary Ellen gets to wear them. That's great. That's really awesome. Mary Ellen, first of all, congratulations to you. And enjoy those garnets, and thank you so much. And if we have anybody who wants these, I think $350. I'm a little surprised that nobody's on the phone lines yet for the amethyst earrings, although someone's waiting patiently and kindly for the price tag. And if anybody would like these, we made a little bit of a phone buster special yesterday when I had earrings for $4.99. They were studs. This would be a great option in a drop, in an amethyst. They're not even $350 or $349. Fine jewelry once again. Solid gold once again. Your choice of gold. Best heart shapes. I don't have a better looking amethyst than what's in these earrings. In a fancy cut with the bezel set. I'm also thinking back to everyone who has the diamonds by the yard. Bezel set diamonds going around their neckline. That's a match. Subtle details like that are what make great coordinating sets in jewelry. You're not even paying listen, I'm freewheeling these prices. I don't know if you've noticed, but none of the prices I've had are ever something we see on this network or beyond. So we've got special things happening, and this is why I would encourage you to take a couple of pairs, because gifting. You've seen what gift baskets cost. You see what floral arrangements cost. You've seen think about it, what an evening out costs. I love giving experiences. I usually give experiences. It's so expensive. You could give something that's everlasting, forever. Top quality amethyst. I'm not making them $349. I'm not making them $300. I'm not making them $299. This is where I think, hopefully, if you are thinking, you know what, yeah, I can think of somebody that in my life besides myself, because you should get one for yourself as well. But if you can think of anybody who would like this earring, anybody at all, feel free to get as many as you need. I hope that this price tag, I'm really hoping in my heart of hearts that this is the price tag that makes it doable, makes it giftable, and gets you as many as you need. And you can feel really, really proud giving this material with VS Diamond still in whatever gold color you want, and you're not even paying $299. I just want to see the phones ring. Let's hang out tonight. We're going to see some values, as we already are. Take a look, not even $299. It's going to be even better than that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making prices I've never done before. Oh, yeah. And we're going to make them $249 a pair. $249. And take as many as you need, but I can only give it 60 seconds. Otherwise, we'll be here all night long. So that one, I would say, get as many as you can possibly get. The reds, the purples, the blues, all happening here at the same time. Really top quality stones. And we've got 2 people that want them. Well, I might not even need 47 seconds. That is the most affordable piece of jewelry I've had in some time. And to get big gem weight, like I was saying, you're getting almost 1.25 carats in each ear. That's really impressive. And don't forget about that alexandrite. If you want that alexandrite, I'll just blow it out for the price of the auction open. And congratulations. So are we getting one over here? That's Sean. Sean's getting a pair. And then what about you, Will? Were you just talking, Will, or were you getting earrings? What's Miss Kim up to?
The grandidierite.
Yeah.
And she wants to see the backside of the ring.
She wants to what? Oh, see a backside of it. She wants to backside the ring. And for a minute, I didn't know what that meant. What does that mean? So Kim got it. Joyce, is that what I'm hearing? Was Kim the one who got it? The grandidierite? And she just wants to, okay. Sure there for a minute what he was trying to tell me. $249 a pair. Let me know. Kim, I have a look here. This is the grandidierite that we showed earlier, and this is the inside of the ring here. So remember, Kim, we have a little mantra here, and when you've got a really clean stone that's, typically not really clean, we don't want to muddy it up and take away from the clarity by giving it, something you're going to see through it. So the basket is what's going to support it on the hand, and trust me, it's comfortable. But you don't see, since you're seeing all the way through it, we didn't want you to see what would be perceived as inclusions and busy under gallery. So we left it clean and open underneath. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. And we're moving on from the earrings. Thank you, guys. It looks like a few of you took advantage of the $249 pair of earrings. I would, if you please, do me a favor, guys, because I'm a shopper, and a lot of times you guys message me every day and ask me, where you get this, and where'd you get that, and where'd you buy this, and where'd you buy that? And I tell you exactly where to shop, because I'm a shopper, and I'm an equal opportunity shopper, and I don't make the mistake of thinking you only shop here. But from one shopper to another, and I'm talking from you to me, if you ever see a better amethyst, will you promise to tell me where you get it? because I've never seen an amethyst this good, and I don't just shop for jewelry here. Quite frankly, most of the pieces I want to shop for, you buy before me, so I don't get to shop here a lot because the pieces I want sell. But if you ever see a better quality of amethyst, as an amethyst lover myself, please tell me where you're finding it, because I personally have never seen it. And I know the Yermans and the Tiffany's and the Van, you know who. All of those, they do great amethyst pieces, but I've never seen even them with those big, big money price tags, never seen a quality like this. So tell me, guys, if you ever see a better quality, let me know, because I want to buy them too. Those are really pretty. I would buy those if they weren't a heart shape. I'm not into hearts. I mean, people either are or aren't. It's kind of like, you know, it's a thing. But I would definitely gift those. I can think of a lot of people right now, my cousins primarily, who were, I've got two cousins that I adore that are, I've got a lot of cousins, but there are two that were both born in February, and one's a Valentine's baby and the other one's a week later, and, or rather a week before, and they would love these. They would love these, and they're younger than I am, and they would love them. And you know, they're having little babies and, you know, all that stuff. And one just got married and one's on her second baby. So it's like, I'm thinking of them because it's their birthstone. They would love them. And this is really a timeless, ageless kind of look. So congrats to everybody who got one. And we still have a couple here if you want them. And then we're going to show you the big, big fire opal. Because out of all the good ones I've had, and they've been some really striking fire opals, they've been really intense orange colors. This is by far the best color. It just is. It's the most red we've seen in the fire opal. And there it is, in that stunning pear-shaped material, and it's quite large. We custom made a signature mounting around it, and it's only one, like so many pieces I have. So this one's going to be item number 123. Again, I wish I had those other more orangey stones to show you the comparison, because most of the stones I've had in these bigger highfalutin fire opals have been very orangey red. This is that true red. And you know what it is? It's like a cherry red. It does. It just looks like that beautiful cherry red. So stunning. 438 is the size, carat and a half in the diamond weight. And as this mounting always is, it's got the finished undergallery on the inside and looks amazing here on the hand. And it's supposed to be $79.99. Well, not a single price tag has been adhered to yet tonight, so we'll keep that going. And even on the museum high-end like this is, we're going to make sure it's really, really, really affordable, and it's not going to be $79.99. First caller, blow it out. Make it $2,999 instead, and where would you get a carat and a half in a diamond mounting for a price like that? Nowhere. So $2,999 takes it down quite a bit for you. And then, did everyone get their amethyst earrings? Did everybody get their hearts? Did we all think about gifting? Or are we all just selfish and got a pair for ourselves? You should get a pair for yourself, but you should also just think, like, later on, if it's months from now and that birthday comes up and it's your sister's birthday, and oh my gosh, what do you get her? And then it's that, oh, it's that beautiful, you know, big, you know, celebration day, and you're going, oh, what do I get for that occasion or this occasion? Get the heart shapes. So good. We also have a yellow diamond designer piece coming up. Unusual, band style, wider, love it. Let's try on this fire opal so you can get a little sense of the size, because you know a 438 is going to end up looking more like a 9 or 10 carat, and it does. If that were any other stone, meaning any other family of gem, any other specific gravity, this would be a stone that would easily weigh 9 or 10 carats. It's just the way of the opal family. Less dense material means good news, bigger look than you get. So meaning getting carat weight, 438, but look at the look you're provided. So a much bigger look and a fantastic idea. So $29.99, one only there. Got that one way, way down. Most of the fire opals have been a little bit more than that, but you're getting more of that orange tone. This is really that pure red. So love seeing it, $29.99. Then we're going to talk about this brand new band style, and it's got bigger individual yellow diamonds. We'll talk about this very quickly, 9903. This is not going to last very long because they are slightly different colors of the yellows on purpose, because they wanted to put together a little collection and really give it that non-cookie cutter, non-basic look here. And you get 65 points in the yellow diamonds, and then the outside rows are going to be rimmed with the white diamonds, which is 64 points. So 65 yellow, 64 on the white. So you know what that means. Got a lot of diamond weight, 129 going on there. So you've got a lot of diamond weight all together. Love the bezels. Even the diamonds that are white diamonds on the sides, those are still beautifully bead set. So it's all going to be a very smooth kind of feel across the top of the ring. But it's also going to be a really, really good buy. And when you talk about a wider band, like this is, and you talk about as it is, it's going to stay in the two-tone gold as it should. Let's also show you the inside because there it is. Normally with a bezel, you just have the bezel go all the way under. They actually do the bezels and then they add an additional undergallery. So there's a lot of extra gold happening in this ring. And yet, here's what it looks like facing forward. You see how there's a slightly different tones, but they're all in the yellow family. So it's different colors, but all these round brilliants, and just gives you this beautiful, almost like an ombre effect when it's a distance on the hand. But what a nice wider band. And again, for everyday comfort, you have that smooth inside, but you've also got the smooth way that it feels from the outside, thanks to the bezels and the bead sets there. So it's a really, again, you see the nice wider style it has. And it's going to be a huge value. It was $39.99. Let's take it on down. Halfway through the show, we got a big tanzanite to bring out for you. So that's coming up. And any requests you have, we'd love to hear them. But this one's not going to be $39.29 or $19.99 for a carat 29 in diamonds. How lovely is this? It's not $19.99. We're half off and we're not done. It just keeps on going, and the price tags are getting better and better and better. We'll make it $1,599 instead for this one big, wide, but comfortable band that you have. And like so many wide bands that they normally are arched, or they have that really big curve across the top that looks more like a cigar band. This has that straight edge. So a real classic kind of look about it. Don't forget, we still have the pink diamond here. We had a 26-point pink diamond under $4,000 a little earlier tonight. And we have the blue diamond with the pink diamond. So if you're going blue diamond, did she say that right? We do have a blue diamond. We had a blue diamond that is a 15-pointer. We had it earlier in 18-karat gold. And then where are my equestrians? My horse racers, my horse lovers, my horse betters. Who likes to go to the races? Who's going to the Derby in May? This, Tony, I know. This picture. What was that again? Was that a mini horse? Mini horse? Well, the reason I asked Tony was because this ring is coming up. Check this out. Does anybody want one of our most unique styles we've ever brought? In a white gold, look at this. The horse with the, oh, I should know this. Is it the bridle, maybe? All the diamonds across the top. You got to see it. I wanted you to get a sense of the size first, but 142 is the number. I told you we have some really cool designer pieces here today. And I know this is going to sit a little odd, but I got to show you. Yeah. Oh, Victor in Florida. Really? You think he was shopping for somebody he maybe feels very strongly about, given that they were heart shapes? I mean, I don't want to get too personal, but thank you, Victor. So again, the gentlemen are out in Storm tonight shopping up a storm. But I want to show this multiple ways. Thank you, Victor in Florida. Was he new or had he shopped here before? He's been shopping here for a little bit? Let's show you all the angles. Joyce, you got it down. I like the musical chairs thing that's happening over here. It's great. Should we play music as well? And then when we stop the music, everyone sits down. I loved that game when we were kids. Wasn't that a good one? Musical chairs, fabulous. Look at this. Inside, under gallery, heavy gold weight. I feel like we need a gram weight on this ring, but that's going to differ based on the size you get. But 142, it's 53 points in diamonds. And then let me turn it this way so you can see here. That's where you're going to either choose whether you want to wear it, going down the hand or up the hand. But you've got this great look with the diamonds around it and all the finishing in a wider band. I'm just going to put it back on the hand here in a minute because I want you to see the detail. Only stays in the white gold. It's weighty. This is a very, very heavy ring. So if you miss gold weights, you're going to be very pleased with this one. I love that design. And again, perfect for somebody out there. And we got to make it affordable. So much gold. So much gold. Please, please, please remember this is more than just about diamond weight. So many times we judge prices just based on one thing, and that's diamond weight. Please realize how much gold weight this is. That's the other. I think I'm going to put it on the other way. I think most people are going to wear it this way. I think with the extension down the hand and the fact that it does sit up a little higher, as you see there, could be worn middle finger or index finger. I think that would be a really smart idea because it is so large. Yes. Oh, good. Thank you so much. If you'd like our horsey here, we're going to do it for, it's got a $49.99 price tag. I know that's hard to wrap our heads around with 53 points in diamonds. Let's do this. White gold only, quick little blowout price. Let's make it $2,499 instead. And total designer, personality piece, conversation starter for sure. And $24.99 gets it to you. White gold only. We're going to size that nice wide band. I mean, it wouldn't be right if it didn't have a wide band around it. It really has to, but that's just really the beginning. So take advantage of it. $24.99. We'll give it 30 seconds. I got to put it the other way if it's going to sit by itself, but look at that. Oh, just hear that set down? Clunk. It's like it makes a thud. It's a thud when you set it down. That's how weighty it is. So I'm curious, we may have to get a gram weight on that because in the size 7, it would be very telling. It is a heavy, heavy, heavy ring. So our band is verifying right now, that yellow bezel set diamond band. Then we've got the big tanzanite coming up. Got to get to that one. And a wheel of gorgeous opals. We'll see our Lightning Ridge Black Opal Trio. Got the tanzanite coming up, which is our 906. Oh, come on. Look at this pear shape. Got a beauty here. And we've got a couple other. It's funny, there's a 5-carat tanzanite that's here, and it's $5,000. Then I have a 9-carat that's actually 9 carats plus, and it is gorgeous. We haven't seen too much in the pear shape of late, but a beautiful piece to really give you that elongation. I don't know if there's anything more flattering than a pear shape on the hand. I know pear shape lovers out there understand. It's a big reason why a lot of ladies adore a pear shape and seek them out specifically, is because they're very flattering to wear on the hand. They're so elongating when you have them on. This is brand new tonight. Item number is 201. Our horsey's still here. We're going to recap the pink and the blue diamonds that we have as well. And we only have about 20 minutes left in the hour. So we've got a lot to do in this 20 minutes, but we wanted to start here, and it's true. I have a 5-carat tanzanite, and it's $49.99. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that tonight. So let's show you what we can do on a 906 that has a carat 28 in diamonds. This is a take on a signature style, split shank, bigger diamond in between, and then that rockin' halo that goes all the way around this blue wing block D that is over 9 carats in size. So we love seeing that. You can also get any gold color you want. But I've been on a little tanzanite rampage lately. It's been pricing like never before. And it's tough to go back. Once you do that a few times, it's tough to really go back to the prices that once were, which, by the way, are still the best out there. Best quality, teeny prices, that's value. It's what we do. But instead of being, because this is right where it should be, you guys think tanzanite's expensive out there in the retail world? We were at the Wholesale Gem Trade Fair. We had our representatives there a couple of weeks ago. And I've been telling you this to make sure everyone is aware of this, because I think it's part of the, really part of our educational process here, to keep you updated on what's happening in the jewelry world at large, which means not just in retail, because you guys can do that with the, with online access the way we have it. Anybody can do a quick internet search and find out what the big designers are doing. But what I think is even more impactful is knowing what wholesalers are doing, because you can't just walk into a wholesale dealer. You can't just walk into a trade fair. You can't just get a wholesale deal unless you are in the business yourself. So that's where I like to keep you updated as to where those prices are. So when the big trade show, the most recent one in Hong Kong, was happening a couple of weeks ago, there was regular Block C, which, by the way, is all we have left coming out of that mine. The researchers and the scientists and the gemologists know all we have going forward, whether that's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, what have you, all we're going to see for the rest of tanzanite mining is Block C, which is inherently a lighter color. So without Block D available anymore, without Blue Wing Block D anywhere else but here, because of course we're the exclusive home for it, you're not going to find this quality saturation. Despite all that, Block C material right now, it's going for over $3,000 a carat wholesale. Wholesale. A lot of people would think that shopping off TV, you still would be better off going to wholesale. We can prove that wrong every time you tune in. We're doing it again here tonight, this time on a 906. Huge, huge, huge size. Lots of diamond weighted at carat 28. Any gold you want. Supposed to be, yeah, $26,399. Do you think I'm getting that tonight? There's no way. So instead, we're going to take it below this even $89.99 price tag. I'm putting it on the auction block, and we've got 20 minutes left in this hour. So it's crunch time. And we're going to show you what we can do, because what all the values have been lately have been really, really superstar values. Come on over and take a look and see what you think of this 906 Blue Wing Block D. Let's get you another record-breaking price tag. Let's shatter our own prices that we've historically had. Let's make it better. Let's make it more affordable. Let's get you the deal. Valerie, it was a lot like one. It was, oh, do you have the horse? Oh, she did. I just saw her message to me. Obviously, we don't sell that French designer here, but it certainly looked like it, didn't it? It sure did. Don't make me break the rules, Val. Don't make me say it. I know I'm a designer junkie like she is. She and I love our labels. We're label lovers. I'm not ashamed. I'm a label lover. I can't help it. But Val, yes. So the horse is gone. And Jess, you got that band. Who got the band, by the way? Congrats on the yellow diamond band. Who was it? Oh, Marty. Was it he or she, Marty? Hi, Marty. Where was she calling from? In Arizona. Wonderful. Hi, Marty. Welcome to our show. Thank you so much for shopping tonight. Let's talk tansies in an auction because I have no way I'm getting $89.99. Otherwise, they'd be gone. And the horsey's gone and the yellow diamond band's gone. And we got a butterfly coming up as well, which is gorgeous. I love the butterfly. But we're going to take this lower than $8,000 to start. We're going to take it lower than $7,000 to start. I got a long way to go. $6,000, $5,000, $4,500. Where are we at on per carat? We got a good one happening right here. That is for sure. Oh my goodness. How about that? We're not asking for 45. Let's go $4,000 to start it off. How about it? $4,000. Keep in mind this is a 906 because that is going to be a per carat of, oh, wait. Hold on. See, this is the problem. We all have a calculator. We all know we can figure per carat pricing. Tony, I'm going to just get the increments out of the way. We'll do a $10 increment. I'm not messing around. But hold on. Remember what we've been doing collectively. I consider this a collective shopping experience, right? I'm not up here shopping alone. We're shopping together. Everything I've done lately on Blue Wing Block D pricing has been record breakers. I just figured that pricing here, and I know compared to where we're supposed to be, it's a big value, but also it's still hanging out at $441 a carat. So that's not going to work. So let's take it even lower. Just trying to fit it in with what we've been doing lately. Has there been a crash in the market? No. Has there been a new discovery of tanzanite somewhere else in the world besides Tanzania? No. Did we find out that somebody else has Blue Wing Block D besides TVON? No. But we are still taking prices lower than we have historically. We debuted it in December of 2018. 4 years running now, okay? 4 years and a few months, and we are seeing better prices today than we saw when it debuted. And I'm not going to do $4,000 because that, you all know now, it's publicized. It's hard to keep a secret on national live TV. It really is, as much as I try. But it happens, and we say it, and then you know it, and you see it, and then we figure that's the new price. Let's help you out. We're not going to do $4,000. We're not going to do $39 or $38. Yes. Yes. It's not going to be $3,800 or $3,700. Or $3,600 because as good as that is on a 906, that'd still be like, ooh, we're like at $390 a carat or so. I'm going to make it $3,500 to start and a $10 increment. $3,500 to get, and this is a big stone. It's not the 4 or the 5 or the 6. It's a 906. So a big size in great diamond mounting, a carat 28 in your diamonds, and we're going $3,500 to get it going. And that's how we make it happen on a Thursday night. And that would be, that is going to be, let me see, per carat price. I mean, I'm going to get you exact because that's where we need to really shine here. We know what a value is. That would be like $380. It's like $386 a carat on a Blue Wing Block D. There is not a better quality out there. Got a 5 carat sitting here that's a 5 carat for $5,000. So what would a 9 carat be doing here for $3,500 to open? We don't know, but we're going to move it. So that's it. We got the blue diamond to recap, the pink diamond to recap, or if you want to get them now before somebody else sees them, you might want to take advantage. Got a great wheel coming up. No open on the alexandrite that I did earlier. No open thus far on the tanzanite either, and that is a little bit odd. So here we go. Jess, what were you getting over there? Oh, good. You know what else is here? Because I know we love our... Who is? Wait, did you say treating herself? I think those are my two favorite words when they're put together. I love treating myself. That we need to do more of it. We really do. This is another piece that, since we had our horse here, let's take a look at this. This is pink sapphires, all different colors of pink sapphire, perfectly ombreed. I mean, hot, 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 hot. And there's two ways to wear it. It's got a bail, so it can be a pendant, but it's got a pin, so it can be a brooch. Two ways. Item number is 9669. A little numeric palindrome for you. And that is gorgeous. Wanted you to see the size to start here, and then we'll talk a little bit in depth here on and show you, more importantly, how this looks close up. When you're talking about 18 karat solid gold, and here's a piece that I just adore. It's not easy to do. You got to start with a lot of different sapphires to be able to pull this off. And think about how painstakingly difficult this is to do. Just to sift through and find the right tone, because they're not just 2 tones or 3 tones. It is multiple tones of pink sapphires, all diamond cut rounds, out to those lighter pinks on the outskirts of the wings there. That's going to be 18 karat gold. It's 309 in pink sapphires. You have a diamond presence through the middle. That's through the body of the butterfly. That's 5 points in diamonds. And the size is like this. From top to bottom, it's 1.25 inches. From side to side, it's 1.5 inches. No, 1.75 inches. Yes. That is beautiful. So that's the wingspan. And we'll show it on the neckline. There are 2 bails behind the antennae there. So you can string your chain either right through it to make it even, or you can put it through one bail and have it sit at an angle like that. So you even play with the way you string your chain. Obviously, 1,000,001 ways to wear it, given that it's a pin, a pendant, all the things. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, we can give you all the measurements in the world, but this is probably the best way to understand what it's going to look like when it's on, if you do choose to wear it as a pendant or as a pin. Woo. And if it can show up against silver metallic leather, then I think it can show up against anything, right? So let's go back to I want to take it close up as well. And then here, oh yeah, oh, stop, look at that. Let me go ahead and zoom back a little bit. So I'll leave it there for a moment. Just want you to see the whole thing. And I'm gonna blow it out right now. There's a nice new discount on this one. It does have to stay in the white gold. Notice there's some black rhodium behind the darker of the pink sapphires, which is just really emphasizing those colors even more so. And it's all 18K, wow. Do you own an 18 karat gold brooch? I'm ashamed to say it, but I bought a designer brooch the other day. It's not diamonds, it's not sapphires, and it's not gold, and it was a lot more money than this is going to be. That is shameful. I need to stop talking. It's just for shame, for shame. As it is, you know what, blow it out. $49.99 piece all day. We'll make it $19.99 right now, first caller. That's just too pretty. It's too pretty to stay here, and the detail and designer elements that you have are all there. Every different, look at how they're almost like so intense in the inner core of the wings. It's almost like a red, and they're that really, really hot pinky red, and then they get more to a true hot pink, and then a bright pink, then a classic pink, then your diamond pink on the very corners there, $19.99, and all of that set in 18 karat solid gold. Fabulous piece. Okay, so that's $19.99. I just had to show that. That's a beauty, isn't it? Such a showpiece. Such a conversation piece, much like the horsey was. I mean, Critter Jewelry does that. And then yet when you get this fine detail of the ombre sapphires, all diamond cut rounds, it looks good. I'm bringing the tanzanite back for a moment just because I'm not leaving this here. And I know we had to wanted to get the butterfly in just because we've had so many people looking for critters lately, but this is that stunning 906, still waiting for an open, probably not getting one. This will be auction number 2 with no open. And that's unacceptable. We got to do something crazy here. So if you'd like it, here's what I'm going to do. If you're thinking about it, let's forego the auction. Let's just skip it. And we've got the top of the hour. I'm aware we've got just a few minutes, so we have a wheel to do before this hour wraps up. Then do stay with me for the last hour of our Thursday, because you're going to see a lot of big values in the last hour. Trust me. It's a lot of big values coming your way, because we gotta figure something out. But this is not going to be $3,500 any longer. Just take it. No auction, no competition needed. Just buy it and grab it and love it, and then see it at home. I'm not asking you to keep anything before you see it. When you see it, people tell me all the time, people buy really high-end jewelry off television. Yes, they do. And an even better way, because these camera angles show you every detail, but you still get it at home. You still have weeks to figure it out. See if it's perfect for you. See if it was the value that it is. Have your jeweler tell you what the replacement cost would be. all of that. But I'm going to make it $3,499. I can't stand the thought of it staying here. So that really amazing per carat level that we just took a 906 just got better, and you get all the big diamonds with it, and it's one collar, $3,499. Take a look at it. That's going to be it. Final calls at $3,499, and we'll give it 60 seconds. Then we got to roll. The butterfly is here too, and then we've got our big opal wheel coming up. It's a trio of some of the best opals. They've all been here for a while. So it just means we've got to do something pretty dramatic with the price tag. And I'm telling you, I've had these opals on the air for 3 and 4 times the price they're going to be tonight. So if you ever want like a really, really good, you don't just want like the good opals, you want not just the better opal, but you want the best. We have those coming up, and 3 to choose from. So it's like we've taken all the best, put them together, going to discount them as well. And whether you like more blue greens or whether you like all the colors, you're going to see them all right here in front of you. So wheels are on the way. Blue wing block D is here. Green zircon in a signature mountings even made it to the show today. A really special diaspora, emerald cut. What is this doing here? I feel like I have presented this 300 times. Sometimes I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's deja vu or if it really is the same ring that I presented 300 times. And every time it sells, I don't know. At least I think it does. Okay, so let's just share it with, maybe it just needs one more markdown. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 markdowns. What's one more? Let's show you another markdown because that's not working. So here we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, it's also rare. It's a one source stone just like that last one. You know, blue wing black D, tanzanite, it's a one source stone. This is a one source stone too, except a lot more scarce. And the item number is 8239. I have this one memorized. It's an 1159 color changing diaspora out of Turkey. It's 42 points in diamonds. They're bigger diamonds, but they just align perfectly. It's such a really cool mounting because it's taking the emerald cut and saying, oh, look, let's give you 2 rows of diamonds on each side. Let's just mimic the step faceting that's going right down the middle of the stone. And is that just purple I saw? And purples, pinks? Am I seeing blue? And no, guys, it's like yesterday you would have thought maybe it's her nails reflecting. Like we were seeing pink and because it was, no. This is every color of the rainbow in what looked like, I don't know, it kind of looks like the Netflix logo a little bit when you pull it up and you see all those vertical lines. I have to drive by their new headquarters every time I go home, and at night it's lit up and it's gigantic. And Jess, do you see that every night going home? The big new Netflix headquarters in Hollywood, and they got all those, it's up tall at the top of the building in Hollywood, and they've got all the neon lights that look just like this, except with a big letter N in the middle. But that is where all these different colors from a diaspora. So yes, we know it as a golden green to pink when it changes color, but look what the emerald cut's able to do and light up all the faceting. 42 points in the diamond weight. Let's blow it out. 90. It did start at $99.99. It looks like this on the hand, so it's got that super elongation. It's this is a stone, I gotta remind you, it's not usually clean. So there's something remarkable here that you're getting that level of clarity to this stone and getting almost 12 carats in size. And gotta move it, gotta blow it out, make it $2,499. That's it. $2,499. And that'll be it for the 1159 total museum level here, giving all that gorgeous color off each and every step facet. Step facets are what make up an emerald cut, and you see it all there. And there they are again, the blues, the purples, the reds, of course, the yellows and the greens are there too. But all these different colors happen in that stone. So lovely to have it, $24.99. Huge value there. And then let's keep on moving. We've only got an hour left. And what would you like to see? Because I've been asking for requests, but we don't have any yet. So we're waiting for you. Easter's coming up. And we have the biggest cross we do, which every time we bring it, I still believe this is one of the greatest values that we have in the inventory. And this is by far the largest cross pendant. I think it's a piece for men or ladies because it is so sizable. It's item number 2927, and it's 14 karat gold, and it's 216 in diamonds. So I mentioned that we would have some returning favorites here tonight. This is one of them, but you don't get to see this every day. This is special, and we are so proud to bring it to you because you've got 216 top to bottom diamonds in the bail. That's a double row, but then what they do is create that point. You'll see how. We'll show it up close. I'm never going to hide the diamonds from you because we're so proud of all of our VS diamonds, but we have to consider that this is one that, with 216 of solid diamonds, should be at least $2,500 on our show. It's not. And if you need a little special something for Easter, or a little special something, I mean, you could give it, or you could treat yourself for Easter time with that coming up, but you're wearing it probably every day. It's a big size. Like I said, we usually do 1 inch and a 3/4 inch version. That's one row. This one is 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. It's also going to be white, yellow, or rose gold. And you have a really, really special buy to get it tonight because it's not even $2,000 and we're well under $1,000 a carat. Let's go over to the neckline next to see that perspective on it as well, just so you can see another view and another way to see how beautiful and large it is from a distance away. And your favorite chain, whatever it is, and yes, for my Diamond by the Yard lovers, this is going to work with a DBTY. So put any one of them. This has got a good size bail, so any one of your Diamonds by the Yard are going to work with it. And that's another feature that just, brings you even a little extra diamond weight if you want to add them to the chain. Obviously, your standard chains are going to work as well, beautifully so. Let's go back to the hand, then we'll take it close up, and we're going to get you a wow price tag. It's not $19.99. It's not $18.88. And tonight, this is last call. Remember we had that diamond wheel yesterday with our last chance at all those big 2-caraters? Thank you. We're early tonight. I like it. We got a minute now till our top of the hour, guys, and we are ready. Move this one out, $1,777. It's your last chance on this one. Last chance, last opportunity, and that will be going up to a, we'll always have it. It's a classic, so we'll bring it again and again and again, but you're not going to see as a price tag like that because it would be impossible to even make it. It is today. So we're taking what we have, giving you that incredible value. Make sure you're grabbing it if you like it, and we'll show it up close as well. I know we're going to need to zoom back a little bit when we do so, but hey, this is important to see because why it comes to that point in the corners is because it goes from the 2 rows to the 1 row. So you see there, that's how, it's not just like they, stop the diamond weight or give you a smaller diamond. It's the same size diamond, but they just go and narrow it to 1. So that's how that little point is created there, and it's a very special piece. So that should be on its way. What a beautiful look that is, $1,777. And then we're gonna keep on moving. It's last hour here almost. So we are in last call on anything you'd like to see here, last call for requests. Get those in, and then we've got big diamond tennis bracelet here. Huge, as a matter of fact. Got a big time 6-carat 22. We have a ruby pendant. I also have a diamond ring, and then we've got another wheel that's assorted. I know we've got our big opal wheel coming up, but we have an assortment of different rings that are all going to be blowout prices. All right, next up, we're getting to the opals. So I tried to get these in before the top of the hour. I think better yet, we're going to show them right now. So I was mentioning that we have some really high-end opals, and this is really one of my personal favorites here with all the reds you get. Here's another one where if you want to go really, really large, we have these 3. I'm just going to go ahead and put the white gold in the middle here since that is so distinctive here with the white gold and the larger diamonds. Then we have, if you want to go just blues and greens, but in a vibrant, almost like a mosaic type look. And then this has also all the colors, but notice the left side is more of a green base, and the center, which has all the colors as well, is more of a blue base stone. 3 of our best. They've been here far too long. Sometimes this needs to happen. Sometimes you just need to make a discount happen. And here we work on such tight margins anyways. On a brand new item that's very special, we're never making a lot of money on our jewelry. People ask me, it's the number one question I get is, how do you guys do what you do? Like, how do those values happen? And the truth is there's a lot of factors that go into it. But one of the other things is, jewelry has some of the biggest markups in the world, and it should. You're working with, if it's fine jewelry, you're working with precious metals, and you're working with precious natural stones, and everything's, mined out of the ground, and it's all rare, right? Certain levels of rarity, obviously, that differs, but we're talking about really precious pieces that are important to add to your collection, and yet that's why we see markups of 5, 6, 7 times in regular stores. You start shopping big designers out there, you're going to see markups that are sometimes 15, 20, 25 times what a piece actually cost. So meaning whatever they, we used to say it was a triple key. I wish it was a triple key. That's what we used to say when I got into the business. People would say that retailers work on a triple key. Whatever it costs to make it, they'd mark it up 3 times. I wish that were the case these days. We'd all be owning and wearing a lot more jewelry. Now things have changed. They've gotten even more dramatic. We see some designers where you shop, they'll mark it up that many times, sometimes 20, 25 times off the cost because you're paying for a name. And they got a lot of expenses to cover, a lot of overhead, you know, big storefronts, and they got to pay Beyonce to do their ads. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, okay, everyone loves her, but, you know, they're paying her a lot of money to do those ads. And you see them on billboards in big cities, and you see them in the magazines and all that. So that incurs a cost, and who's paying for it? Unfortunately, you and I. So that is why when you're talking quality, and we have pieces here when we're working on such a tiny little margin to begin with to make the values we do, because we always want to just be able to say we're the best, we're the leaders, and we are. Because when it comes to even TV, where I'll admit some of our brothers and sisters out there do well as well, they wouldn't be still around if they weren't. If you weren't shopping with them too, they wouldn't still exist. So if people last for a couple years on TV, they're doing something right. They've got some kind of audience or some kind of niche. But where we really do strive is to be the very best. Quality is number one. Value, we figure out a way. A lot of that has to do with working on a small margin. This is where we have created, we got overzealous with these stones. We put together really good mountings. We created pieces that are exceptional in quality, and yet they have some higher price tags that have allowed them to stay here for the last couple of years. Today is the day where we're saying, here are our top 3 best. I think wide varieties for hopefully a lot of opal lovers to join in and find their favorite, but we're going to mark them down below our own cost. We're saying, let's sacrifice them, because ultimately it doesn't do any good to have them sit further for another 6 months or year or 2 years in a vault. We'd rather you'd be enjoying them, and if this is what it's going to take to get them a home, so be it. Let's do it. Let's rock your world with some of the most important phenomenal gems you can ever own, which is Lightning Ridge Black Opal out of Australia. Very little mining left. These are all, well, one of them's a 347. I bet you can guess which one. So let's take a look at all 3. We'll walk you through carat weights. We're going to get you a big value, and the same price for all 3 of them as well. So we have our 347 over here. That's the largest by far, and it's in 18 karat gold. That's the one I adore. I also really like big diamond weights. So this has rose cut diamonds and round brilliant diamonds, and that's going to be the next size down, which is a 135 opal. And then the diamond weight is 96 and 46. So you get a total of about 1.5 carats. And then you go to our 1 carat, which is right over here. 1 carat opal with 30 points in diamonds. And I know they're not inexpensive, but when I read off these prices, you got to understand these are legitimate TVON prices, not retail, not wholesale, not our competitors up and down the dial. But you need to know, this is why they're here. We don't have people that spend $16,000 every day. Sometimes, but not often. We have spoiled you guys. Proudly. I am so proud to say those words. Don't take offense to that. We have spoiled you. We have made it a point to, I love to spoil people. I spoil my dog. I spoil the people in my life. I love the whole term spoiled rotten. I think we do, and we should spoil ourselves too. But we as a network, I think, have spoiled jewelry lovers all across the world by giving you values like this. But know that $15,999 did not get it done. And the other one, sorry, I started with the medium one, $19,999. You can probably guess which one that was. That was 20 grand. The other one was 16,000, and the other one was 18,000. So 16, 18, 20. That's where they all were. Even when you discount them a number of times, they still haven't been enough discounting to move them out. Tonight is that night. I know this isn't inexpensive, but you got to realize these are the top 3 opals that we have. Size, color, the variety, the cutting, the beauty, and the way they're set. And so if you really want to go top notch with your opals, this is the way you do it. It's not even $16,000. That was, yes, the lowest price on any one of the 3. We're going to take them even lower, and you got a chance to pick your favorite and dial early because you know they're one of a kinds and they're all vastly different. So whatever your favorite is, it might be somebody else's favorite as well, but it's not going to be $15,000, or we could save you another $10,000 off that price, and they're not. Suddenly we got $59.99. They're not. They're not, they're not, they're not, they're not. This is a big value. And I'll tell you, if you don't like opals, this might change your mind. I hear that a lot. People say, oh, I don't like opals. It's because you haven't seen the really good ones. When you see the really, really high-end opals, you get it. You understand. You know there's a difference. That's what we're seeing right here. And I'll tell you what, make them look better than even $59, $49.99. It is going to be, just watch them fly, especially that 347. And we have 2 of the 3 in 18 karat gold. Honestly, I don't even want to put this one up here because the other 2 are just so superior. I mean, this is a great stone, but the other 2 have so much more diamond weight and gold purity. I don't even want to include this. Forget about it. Don't sell that one. Just get these 2 out the door. I only want to sell these 2 because these are the ones that are the highest end. The 20,000 one is here. I'm not ashamed to say it. The 18,000 one is here. Let's blow them out for better than $49.99. The other one, I just think that these are your best options. Those are both 18 karat gold, white or yellow. They stay as is. And then we've got the best opals out there. And you know what? Either one you want, not even $4,888. This is a moment right now. It's not even 48, 45, 44, 43, 42. Take your favorite. The blue green I'm taking off the table. I think these are the ones that you have the best value possible. I'll make them, you know what, blow them out, $39.99, whichever one you want. And they stay as is. We're sizing them for you though. And that will be it at $39.99. Wow, what a piece. Either way you go, let me try on the yellow gold first. This is the larger. This is the 347 with a carat 04 of those massive VS diamonds. And the colors, you're never going to see the true beauty till you get it at home. So these come with a little, they almost require a little leap of faith on your part to rest assured they're going to look even better when you see them at home in person, because no camera, no TV studio can do these stones justice. So $39.99. And this one's $39.99 as well. I'm going to try this one on. That's 18 karat white gold. That's a carat 35 oval. And it has 96 in the rose cut diamonds and 46 in the side diamonds. So that would be, or is it reversed? Honestly, it doesn't say. And it's tough to tell with rose cuts. So either way, $39.99. Either way, your diamond weight in total is going to be, I believe it's 143. So that's going to be a really, what's that? Oh, good. This one just got spoken for. So Will's picking up 9095, 9095 white gold only. And then let's zoom in on 7803, which should be the next one to go. And that is 347. Look at how each color, it almost looks like the reds almost run vertically through the stone and look like a red lightning that goes side to side, doesn't it? It's almost like a red lightning chatoyancy when you look at it move. And the white gold's gone. Yes, Jess? Okay, pear shape is gone as well. You see how that moves in those colors? Congratulations, they're both gone. If you want the blue green, I'm going to see if we can do a little better price on it because I just don't think that, yeah, if we're going to bring the other 2 down, I think that one needs to come down a little further. I do have a green zircon here in a signature mounting. Want to get this in. We love our green zircons. It's item number 9854. The cleanest yet. Bright, brilliant, and really good. That is going to be item number 9854. Thrilled about this one being here. Very excited. $299 is the carat weight. Congratulations on the opals. Well done. We still have our cross pendant if you need it. I'm going to be recapping the blue diamond and the pink diamond that we had earlier in the first hour. So stick around. You want to see what those are all about. But here we have a $299 pristine clean green zircon. It's a mean, lean green zircon machine, and it's got a carat 28 diamonds to go along with it. Looks fabulous. It is fabulous. Signature mounting we've seen. Change the gold if you want to. No restriction there. Backed up calls. Bear with us if you're waiting to get through. I know it's this one. And you know what? We just got to, it's 50 minutes left. We got some time to make up for here. We got a deficit. We got to make sure we do something wild. And this is in the yellow. Look at the inside finishing. I'm going to make this a deal. I know we've had great green zircons. We saved the best for last here. Let me clean it up a little bit. Try it on for you. Get it all polished. If you hung up, call us back because we do have an operator available right now. So we just got an operator free. So we've got the ability to get you right through right now. But take a look at this. Do you see how a stone that historically just gets a little too dark, gets overly saturated, and then you lose some of the bright greens? Not the case here. $299, carat 28. Watch this. It's the true literal best of the best of all these fantastic green zircons we've been bringing of late. Do I still have a smudge on it? Hold on, let me get a little extra polish to it. See if we can't help that out a little bit more just to make sure it is as perfect on the outside table facet as it is internally. There we go. If you would like it. Wow. Kid you not, $88.88, supposed to be price tag. We're changing the game. I promise we're going to make this really affordable just to make, I got to do it for the rest of the night here. We have like really 48 minutes and I got to move a lot of jewelry in that time. So we're going to make it happen for you and we're going to get you a deal. And those of you that haven't dialed in, start dialing. This is going to surprise you in the best way possible. It is not $88.88. That is the supposed to be price tag. We're going to blow it out right now. I can't stand the thought of this sticking around. Everything for the rest of the night's got to go. So we're going to make this $2,699 instead. And that saves you a bunch. Oh yeah, I like the idea of saving $6,000 plus, and that's what you got going on right here. Huge value, signature mounting, carat 28. You can have any gold you want. White gold or rose gold would be fine. Do it if you want to, but this is crazy good. And can't wait to see who's got it because you know it's not sticking around. Here it goes. Oh my goodness, what is Tim taking over here? Oh, earrings, amethyst earrings. Fantastic. Did we have a new shopper shopping those or one of our TVON veterans? Tina in Arizona. Thank you, Tina. Tina in Arizona. Jess, what's up over there? Oh, okay. Joyce, do you think we could see if we have anything for him? Blue-green gents ring, opal, blue-green opal gents ring. We're going to look. I don't have any gents rings out here, Conrad, but we're going to look for you. Because I feel like we had one the other day. I just can't remember if it's still here or if it's old. Well, the zircon is here. I've got another wheel, though. There's another wheel. There's another one. Not opals, but everything else. We got a good one. So let me know if you'd like this green zircon, our best yet. That is so good. Oh, look at that color. And for my tennis bracelet lovers, the second large, now the largest we have is a $1,275, but I need you to understand it's also $33,000. Because a lot of people say, bring out the $1,275, and then they go, oh, it's $33,000. Okay, $33,000 because they're over half carat each. So then we tend to show you the 622, which is the one I have here, right now. Take a look at this. Oh boy. This is my 6 carat 22, second largest technically, but it's the largest if you don't want to spend 33 grand. Yes, Jess. Oh, who got the green zircon? Congratulations. Julia, thank you, Julia. Appreciate it. All right, so now we need an item number. I should have it memorized, but 7485 is our true traditional tennis bracelet style. It means diamonds from one end all the way to the other. And it's also 6 carats 22 in VS rounds, just because it's diamond after diamond after diamond and 34 stone strong and 18 plus points a piece does not mean we downgrade your quality. We're still getting you the VS material you love. All the way through your bracelet, which is why I say shop here, because I don't know of anybody else, even big time designers, they get $25,000 a carat for their diamonds, and they do. They're not usually operating with VS stones. So I say get the VS, and we're gonna spend, actually, how about this? What would you rather, given the choice, because I think we're gonna be pretty universal unanimous about this. If somebody said, okay, 25 grand you have, and you have to spend it right now. So I'm gonna give you two choices. Do you want 1 carat of material, or do you want 622 of material? Because the other guys, 1 carat, 25,000. Now, a 1 carat tennis bracelet gonna be real teeny tiny. So that's 25,000 a carat, which if you're using that and getting into the 6 carat range like this is, well, suddenly that means you're actually spending $155,000 plus. So we've all decided we'd rather have the 622, right? Given the option. Most people are going to say, give me the 622 for 25,000. You take, you leave, you keep your 1 carat. I'm going to do something crazy because instead of 25,000, which you would pay per carat somewhere else, you're not even paying for 622. Now that's a good trade-off. And for those of you that say, yes, but it's diamonds. So if I'm spending less, I must be compromising somewhere. I'm giving up something. You are not. They're VS stones. They're round, brilliant cuts. They're white as white can be. I mean, we couldn't show that off better than it is now. It's in white gold on a white backdrop. It's on computer paper. It's sitting on computer paper. That is a stark white background. It's like if there was yellow or brown, you'd see it. If there was any kind of really like those dark carbon spots you sometimes see when you get into bigger diamonds where you've got, you know, again, these are 18 plus points apiece. If they had visible inclusions, you'd see them. There'd be big carbon spots. You'd see maybe even little fissures when you really look closely. This one is just about, again, quality through and through. You're going to wear this for a lifetime. You're going to pass it down to the generations that follow. So I think if there's anything worth investing into a really good quality, it's pieces like this that are absolute classics that are going to be worn every day. I mean, that's the deal with a tennis bracelet, right? So let's take a look at it from a distance because you're probably ready to see what size that translates to when it's on a wrist. And here it is. That's the size you're getting. So they're plenty large because there's how you get that payoff of what happens when you're actually seeing. And it's white gold only that we have in stock, by the way. So if you do choose the yellow gold or the rose gold, you're going to have to just wait a little extra time. If you want a white gold 7-inch, it's ready to go. If you need to expand or lengthen, we can do that for 10% per inch more. That's not going to end up being a lot. 34 stones, just like this. So from one end to another, as you see it there, you get 34 individual round, brilliant diamonds. That is for the 7-inch. And we've got to take 25,000 and make it better. And we will. And look at that, from one side to the other, nothing but perfection in matching. Not one stands out as a different color or a different one. You know, you don't have one that looks sharp and bright and brilliant and the other looks foggy or hazy. They're all just pristine and beautiful. And it's what kind of quality we insist upon. And this is one of the more pricey pieces in the world you can buy. It's why it's a dream piece for most. We're making it a reality. You do not pay even 20,000, 15,000, 10,000, none of the above. It's not even going to be $99.99 for 622 in VS. Stunning diamonds. And like I said, choose your gold. You don't have to stay in the white gold. If you're a yellow gold purist and that's what you wear every day all across your collection, do it. We'll make it for you. No problem. We can take all those diamonds, put them in yellow or rose. Not a problem at all. But this is what we've got to do to make sure it goes because nothing matters if the price ain't right. And we're going to make it even better than 99, 89, 79, 69. Better than even $59.99. If you want it, it's a classic. Nobody else does what we do on tennis bracelets or diamonds in general. This is such an important piece. Make it $5,888 only, and that is it. Huge value there. Only just one now. This is it. I mean, last call. I can't make these anymore at this price. That's the way we're doing these solid diamond pieces. We talked about it with rings yesterday. We talked about it with a cross pendant tonight already. This is how it works. When you're talking about really important pieces like this, right? Diamond centric, nothing else but diamonds, tough to make it a value. Tough to get you a discount when diamonds are going up, 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 and up. So this is your chance to pick it up right now. And let's get to our next wheel. I just wanted to bring that out because, again, they're always here, but when you see them going forward, expect different pricing. That's just the way it has to be sometimes, and we are awfully excited to be able to bring that value. Hi, Will. Oval alexandrite? The one that we had up for auction but didn't get it. Okay. And do you know what I did with that? When all was said and done, I just said go ahead and sell it for less than the open price. So let me see if we still have it here to flash. Did this one go yet at all? Do we know yet if anybody took this? It'll be a great recap for anybody who may have missed it earlier. It was item number 9553. I know somebody was talking about it, so I'll have to see if that's still available, but that's actually going to be that alexandrite. It was our 80 pointer, 74 points in the diamonds, yellow, white, or rose. And I ended up saying just make it happen for $14.99. So hopefully that makes it just an easier deal. Yes. The what one? Oh, the grandidierite again? Oh gosh. Let me see. What did we see inside the stone? Did we see something? Did I miss something? Let's see. I didn't notice anything, so let's all look together. What are we seeing? That's the color of the stone. Yeah, it kind of, so it's pleochroic, and it probably needs some cleaning. So you know what, Ping, are you able to clean this from the back side of it? Because I don't have the tools to get in there. It looks to me like it may have a smudge in the back of the stone. Should we clean it up and then bring it back out and show it to her? Because I'm not seeing any inclusions, but it looks like there might be a little smudge on the inside. And I have a tough time getting behind, you know, I'm doing a live TV show. So let's see if we can clean it from the back, and then we'll maybe, and see if that helps. Yeah, we'll kind of do what we do before it ships out, but we'll do it now. Thank you. See if we can make it, see if we can make it look the way it's supposed to look. All right, so that may be what they were seeing, was that little smudge in the back. And if you'd like the alexandrite, oh, sorry, moved it away. There we go. There it is for $14.99. Now I'm going to get to a wheel, and then we'll bring that grandidierite back out. And again, if you, like I said, we give you very close-up looks. TV is a very scrutinizing medium. So keep that in mind, and when you are looking at a piece, the idea is to make sure you're seeing everything. Like I've said many times before, you can have great eyesight, but you never get a look at it in person. Like even if you're standing across from a counter with a sales associate, you're never going to get a look at your stone quite like this provides. So sometimes you'll see little things that, you know, you would never see in person, but that's important. It's hopefully what makes you comfortable shopping for high-end jewelry off of television in the first place. So here we go with the next wheel coming up. And this is, we're going to bring that grandidierite. I just think we should probably give it a good old cleaning first. This is cool. Actually, Conrad, we did check. I don't have a traditional gents mounting with a blue-green opal. But this one, I'm not here to say who wears what, but that could work. It's definitely got a blue-green with a little bit of that red that's centered up in the stone, which makes an interesting pattern. It looks like back in my college days, I did a little, you know, had to be a weather girl at some point, you know, in time when I would fill in for the weather, you know, doing newscasts in college and all that, you know. And so it reminds me a little bit of like an atmospheric weather map a little bit, the way it looks with the swirl of color through the middle, and that, you know, the blue being the body of water and the green being your land masses. But it's a really special opal. It's just the start of a gorgeous wheel that we have here set up. I've got a beautiful opal, which I'm going to leave in front. We've got a great looking emerald cut ruby, a big aquamarine, and an alexandrite. So maybe that last alexandrite, not your perfect piece. Well, maybe this one is, because it's even a little bit more exotic with the way we've added pink and white diamonds around it. So here are 4 great rings all together on a wheel. You know what that means. Blowout price is coming your way. Very excited about this. And yet, I think we're ready. The show can officially begin. This is really, really good. This is a great stone. I know we just looked at great opals. We just looked at really good opals. Here's another one. Aqua, this month's birthstone for March. Aquamarine, meaning seawater, but the bright blues. Here's your alexandrite 100% color changing Brazilian stone. Pink and white diamonds around it. Here's the ruby in the emerald cut. I've got 4 pieces. They're all extraordinary, and we're going to make them very, very affordable right now. That's a 1 carat Burma emerald cut ruby. We have a 178. That's a big opal. 178 is the size. 19 points in the diamonds burnished on the sides of the ring. 234 on your aqua. 88 points in diamonds, and then we go over to the 85-point alexandrite. 5 points bigger than the last one, but with an additional 20 points in pink, and it's 60 points in white. We are ready for a value. How's it looking? Okay, back from the doctor. Thank you, Ping. Oh, how sweet it is. Real quick, now that I have this wheel set up, do you know who was asking? I'm assuming it's the caller that got it. Is my memory correct? Was it Kim? Remind me, guys. Was it Kim who got the grandidierite? Because, thank you. So Kim was asking about it. Kim, I wanted you to see this here. I'll come in close, so let's skip the wheel. Let's come in close. This one's already spoken for, and Kim, if you have any reservations, just send it right on back, and we'll have caller number 2 or 3 get it. Because I know we had a lot of people miss out on this earlier. It's a beautiful stone, and now we've got it all clean and polished from the back. This is a very large stone. Grandidierite, we're giving you the most, it's as close up as I can get. We are at max zoom here. It came with the cert. It was 213 was the item number. It is, I want to show you from a distance here so you can see it on the hand, and watch as this stone lights up. Ooh, wow. and the emerald cut that's more elongated and all that flash you see. It's a blue-green, not a green-blue. It's got more blue than it does green. 90-point stone, 51 points in diamonds, and it's already spoken for, I believe. Unless she gives it on back, we can release it. But look at how beautiful that is. So getting you a great look at a stone that is historically included. Obviously, there might be microscopic inclusions, but look at how that is not going to interfere at all with the beauty. Do you see how it just looks like indicolite now? The whole stone just went straight up blue, and then at some points it goes straight green. It really is the blend of the two colors, but it's superbly clean for a 90-point stone that really fights to get great clarity. So we are about to revisit that wheel. I just want to make sure, even though this one is already gone, I'm happy to spend our airtime, making sure it's the right piece for you. So there again is your grandidierite that will let you know and keep you updated there. Let's go back to our wheel. If you have any other questions, Kim, let me know. We're going to start rebuilding this wheel here. 4 pieces coming up. And welcome in, if you've been watching the sweetness of a tournament. Oh, how sweet it was. Welcome back in. Welcome into shopping. Let's get you your last 33 minutes of shopping. 33 minutes of shopping, whether you want a ruby, an opal that is fantastic, almost 2 carats, an 85-point Alex with pink and white diamonds, or the aqua. This is the way to go. And all you have to do right now is just let me know which one you like the best, because they're all one of a kinds, and we can change gold on anyone except for one, and that's the alexandrite. The alexandrite has to stay simply because it's pink and white diamonds. So we naturally do that in pink and white gold. So that one stays as is, the rest can be changed. Even the opal, which I'm a little bit surprised. And we are going to recap our pink diamond and our blue diamond, so those will go out the door before we do. So that's really important. But anything on, oh boy, this is going to be wild. I'm going to just do some encouraging here, because I know that this, if you evaluate any of these on their merit, and you know the jewelry you're looking at, and you know what a carat 79 opal, that opal should go for $39.99. Best case. Just be aware we're taking them much lower than that. I'm going to get them out the door. When they're gone, they're gone. Call me early. This is meant to surprise you. We're in the last 30 minutes of the show. This is meant to shock you. And then we're kind of, online only tomorrow night. Don't see you guys on TV till Saturday and Sunday mornings. So it's like, let's get everything going. Let's get everything at home. Let's do some shopping here. And more importantly, less shopping, more saving, because shopping's only fun in my mind when you're saving doing it. And this is not going to be $39.99. That would be incredible. Expect the unexpected on this wheel, because I got to make sure that all 4 go. All 4 have to go right here and now. And I think we probably got 30 seconds with these if we're lucky. One of a kinds, all of them. Again, change the gold on any but the alexandrite. Everything else can be changed. Nothing up here is $39 or $29 or $19.99. I know. At $19.99, 60 seconds, they're all gone. No doubt about it. But they're going lower than that. They're not $19.99. I got to make sure these 4 go. It is making up for lost time, because a lot happening out there tonight on the telly. I understand. So here we go. I know this is a time of year when it's hard for me to be here, because there's a lot going on. So here's what we've got happening. If you want to get any one of these 85-point alexandrite, we've never seen an alexandrite with pink diamonds except for this one. You've got aqua, best color out there. Ruby is 1 carat, but it's that really unusual emerald cut that we never get to see. And the opal, what can I say about the opal that you can't see? The opal should tell you everything just by looking at it. And we don't have anybody at $19.99. I figured you guys are driving a hard bargain tonight, and I'm okay with it. I am your jewelry, whatever you want to call it. I'm just getting desperate to move some jewelry here with 30 minutes left. Take a look at this. Anyone you want, not 19, not 18, not 17, not $16.99. Come on in. They get 60 seconds. They're all fantastic already, but they're not even $16.99 to get any one of these home. Try them. Again, every discount I'm giving, it's not like it negates your money back guarantee. Sometimes in a discount that's as deep as these are, that would be the case. Not here tonight. Just make sure you're letting me know which one you need. They're not $16.99. This is crazy good. They're $1,599 for anyone you want in truly 60 seconds. All I can give it the luxury of spinning on a wheel. That is where they have got to go. take a look at that quality all the way through. I mean, they're vastly different. I would take all four. As if you needed an aqua, a ruby, an alex, and an opal, I would just take all four. And for, think about it, a little over $6,000, you're getting quite the collection there. That's what I would consider doing. It is Australian, lightning ridge, black opal. It's a carat 78 stone jess, finished on the inside. It's already gone. Congratulations. Let me try it on before it actually leaves us here and take a look at that on. Wow, what a great ring. $15.99. There goes the opal. Let's take a look at our 1 carat ruby, our 85-point alexandrite, and the 234 aquamarine. On that one, it can. I was surprised too. I was a little surprised. The only one that's got to stay is the alexandrite. I thought probably that opal would be stuck in the yellow, but it's changeable. I like it in the yellow, to be honest. I don't know if they, need a recommendation, but I like it in the yellow, but white gold's fine. Rose gold's fine. I really like it in the yellow. There's just a richness about it. And with all the bright primary colors that were within that opal, I like seeing it in the yellow gold, but totally up to you. 85-point alexandrite with pink and white diamonds for $1,500. Okay, this is not working. So here's what I'm going to do. Tony, we're going to enlist your help here. Tony really sells the jewelry. I just talk. This is where the graphics come into play because nobody's listening to me, and I get it. I get sick of my own voice. Trust me. I got to listen to myself more than anybody else does, so it's a lot. But this needs graphics because you need to see it. 9276 is the item number. It is and anybody else thinking that looks bigger than 85 points? It sure does. We had an 80-pointer here a few minutes ago. This one's much more elongated in the oval. That's an 85-point alexandrite. It's got 20 points in pink and 60 points in white diamonds. Yes. This one or the opal? This one. And it's also $15.90. You're going to take this one too? That's already gone. And then we're going to show each one close up because why not? And here it is on the hand. Gorgeous piece. Congratulations. I love it. Yes. Great. Great question. Yeah. Okay. Kind of figured. Saw that coming from a mile away. By the way, our grandidierite is back. But like I said, I encourage you to do that because why not? If you're not 100% sure, I say it all the time. I'll discourage you to buy something before I encourage you to buy something because I want it to be right. I don't know about you guys. So I do all my shopping online, only online. I never send stuff back. Luckily, I'm pretty good at shopping at this point, so I usually get it right. But I don't send stuff back. If I get it and it doesn't work, I just donate it. That's what I do. But sending stuff back is a hassle. I don't encourage it. But I just need you to know it's here if you need to, because these are important items that you're probably not just giving away to somebody if if it's jewelry, right? So I want you to make the best decision. So, I'm a big fan of that. I'll talk, like I said, I talk you out of step before I talk you in, just because I know that nobody likes sending stuff back, and I don't encourage it, and it's a lot of work for everybody. So I say just, instead, ask the questions you do have, make those best decisions, and hopefully we'll get it right together. And this one's already sold, but I want to show you the ruby as well up close because it's really helpful to see rubies up close like this. It's going to be item number 9362. It's an emerald cut ruby. Listen, you don't have people shopping with you for 20 years straight unless you're just like straight up and real, and people trust you. And that is, I'm proud of that. Being authentic is rare in this world, especially these days. So there's so little authentic anything these days, right? That it's just like, let's just, again, I prioritize you shopping with me for years, not one night. So that's how I look at it. But here we go with the ruby, just to give you an up close look at it. 9362 is our 1 carat private collection because you see that clarity. And why are emerald cuts rare? Why, if you're stopping, pausing, thinking, yeah, you know what? I haven't seen a lot of emerald cuts. This is the way inherently this crystal grows. It doesn't like to be cut in fancy cuts. You end up with primarily ovals. That's what you see all the time. And it's nice to see something different. And this is a 1 carat exactly, 51 points in diamond, double halo, $15.99. The last one we're going to show you is the aqua. And we'll get you an up-close look at this really saturated Sierra Santa Maria aqua that we have. It's our last call in the show. We only have about 23 and a half minutes, so I would encourage you to, let us know if you have a request. A lot of people like to wait till the very end of the night to make requests, I think, because they're hopeful they'll just see what they want somehow during the show, and then they decide, oh, I better call in and ask, and please do. This is the aqua. This is going to be the 234 aquamarine. It's got a little bit of a split shank and a double halo, and that'll be our 234, 88 points in diamonds, also $1,599. So that will be that on our wheel, and 2 of the 4 are gone. We're verifying right now on that fabulous ruby, and we're hopefully verifying on this aqua, which is item number 6145. And requests are welcome because I've shown you just about everything we have to show, including all 3 of our wheels. I'm going to recap our 2 important fancy, we've got some diamonds here, and I know we sprung this on you. We did not know that there was going to be a blue diamond today. Usually that's the kind of thing I warn you about weeks in advance. I didn't have that privilege today. I apologize for not giving you a heads up. These are the kind of pieces I like to at least give you a little promotion for. Just because not everybody's able to watch every single show, and I totally get that. So we kind of surprised you a little bit with this one tonight, but it is here, and I had it very early because I was excited. I know before a lot of you guys get here, especially if you're here at this later part of the evening, you may not have been with us in the first couple of minutes. So I'm going to recap actually 2 items that are natural diamonds. We have our 26-point pink, and then we have a 15-point blue. And they're both here and probably not for long. So they're each one of a kinds. We're going to show the blue diamond first. The blue diamond is exquisite. It is the only one we have in the inventory. There is not a smaller, not a larger. This is it. If you did see it early and you're thinking about it still, this is when a lot more people are going to see it for the first time. So I would not wait. If you're already thinking, no, that's the one I want, come on in. At least get it at home and see what it's all about. I know these stones aren't record-breaking sizes. If they were, they'd be in an auction house somewhere, probably in Hong Kong or London for millions of dollars, literally. But the beauty of it is, for those of us that can't spend $85 million on a natural diamond, you do have TVON in your corner that can get you those rare occasions where we bring out those natural diamonds, in this case, the rare exotic blue, and bring you a value. So here it goes. We've got 94.94 coming up now. Then we're going to show you the 26-point pink, which is very saturated pink, over a 1/4 carat in a bridge with pink and white diamonds. But first, the blue diamonds. So let's take a look at this. And funny how it, not far off from the aqua we just saw. Yes? Oh, which one? I'm sorry, what was it? The oval and the white. Oval and white? Okay, which stone was it? Oh, opal. I'm sorry, I'm hearing oval. Opal, you got it. Carat 35. See it? I got it. And it's for Monica? Yes. You got it, Monica. Here it is. And she just wanted to see it on the hand again? Yes. And they're rose-cut diamonds with round brilliant diamonds as well. So, Monica, first of all, I want to congratulate you and thank you again. This is the 9095 that we had earlier from that discount wheel, and a gorgeous side-to-side, by the way, the diamonds continue a little bit through the sides there, and you've got the difference being, I don't know if she noticed, the rose cut and the round brilliant. So 2 different facet types for your diamonds, and it's 96 and 46, so all together a really, really good look, and we're so excited and pleased to bring it. A carat 42 total weight. White gold was what she got because that one stayed in the white gold, and there it is on the hand for you. So really side to side for your diamonds, and all that opal color, which is going to be even more astounding and beautiful in person. So congrats again on that one, and thank you so much. And again, rose right here refers to rose cut, not rose gold, just so that we're clear. There's no rose gold, it's just white gold, but rose cut diamonds. So that was $39.99, or yes, $39.99 gone. And then here's our blue diamond recap. 94.94 is the item number. This is the 18 karat solid rose and white gold together. We love to see that. And then you get a 15-point center, a 15-point total of your pinks. That's the 2 halos you see around the blue diamond. Then you've got really important pear shapes, 14 points, so a 7 and 7 on the sides there, and 36 points in diamonds, and we're going to come in even closer. This is a natural blue. It's a cushion cut, brilliant. So this is not just a cushion cut, but a brilliant cushion cut as well. And you see there how that looks. There's that color. 18 karat solid. The only one we have in our entire inventory in a natural blue diamond. Hugely important stone, rare as can be. There's your price tag. We had a lot of drops in the price to get there. Started at what, $89.99 was supposed to be the price tonight. Look where it went, $45.99 to get our one and only blue diamond. That is it. Not irradiated like so many of the blue diamonds you see out and about out there that get irradiation, and therefore they're usually the tip off is that they're that really dark saturated kind of like a navy blue, or I call it a denim blue because it always looks really overly saturated. Those are usually irradiated. This is a whole different deal, a whole different level of rarity, and all completely natural, $45.99. Also want to recap the big pink diamond, which is our 26-point pink that we have, which is a pear shape and very saturated pear shape, and that's a VS stone. We'll show that to you next, and that's going to have our pink and white diamond bridge. So looking forward to that as well. And then again, any last questions you have? This is our last few minutes. We're down to 18 minutes, and we've got requests coming in like we usually do at the end of the night. Yeah. Thank you. And who's this for? Janet. Okay, so we've got 2 blue wings and some more affordable options for you here before we bring out the pink diamond. Let's get right to Janet's request here. Here's option 1. We've got a round, and this is our 120 round blue wing block D. That would be one option. If I flip it around, you'll see a better angle at the stone actually, and then the diamonds that sweep on one side. All of a sudden my wheel's a mess, but there it is. That's our blue wing. Look at that great cut. Great 120 cutting there, and you've got also 8 points in diamonds. Now we also have the Escher, which is a little different. This is unique. 101. So I'll put them together because they're really different mountings and different looks entirely and different cuts. So she might have a preference, and they're open to anybody else. You don't need to be the requester to take advantage as well. You know, spending the airtime means open it up to everybody, but either way you want to go. Here's our 10, let me move this to the side. That's the 120. Here's the 101. And that'll have a little bit more diamond weight. You're getting, instead of 8 points like you have here, you're actually getting 30 points here. This one's $888. And this one's only going to be, let's make it a little more affordable. That way we have 2 different levels of pricing. $888 for the, it's not an Asher either, really. It's not really an Asher cut. It's not, it's square, but it has, instead of step faceting, it's more like a princess cut. And that's a 101, $888. This one's only $699. So 2 great options, and you're choosing your gold color on either. So your size, your gold color. Obviously, we're seeing a good example of what blue wing looks like in yellow and white. And then you can choose your favorite color, your size, and all of that. We'll try them on as well. Let's start with the $888 option, which is going to be really a princess cut. And then you have that great 30-point diamond floral around it. It's kind of a floral quatrefoil combo, like a hybrid of 2 different motifs together there. So that'd be one way to go. That is the 101 stone. Remember, it's a little smaller on the center, but it's got more diamond weight. If you want to go larger on the center with less diamond weight, you're probably going to go for the round, which is the carat 20, 8 points in diamonds. And here's what that one looks like on the hand for you. And remember, that one's only $699. So both under $900 each, but this one's even more affordable and a great way to go. So $699 or $888. Depends, whichever one you just, there's probably going to be one style and design that is catching your eye, that is more exactly what you want. So that would be 2 great options, princess versus round. 2 options, $699 over here on the left, $888 on the right side. And you choose golden size, always, always, always. Those blue wings, I love it. And then we will recap that pink diamond as well. And then Janet, let us know if those are kind of what you're looking for, or we can bring something else out. She likes the one on the right? Perfect. I'm so glad. What color is she getting? 9218 is your item number. Janet's going to take the one on the right in the white gold just like it is. It sounds like she likes it the way it is. We'll size it for her. Custom fit, of course. And then you can call us on the round as well if you'd like. Let's get to that pink diamond. This is the recap on the 26-pointer all the way back in the first hour. So a long time ago, but this is it. I just still can't get over the fact we're looking at a 26-pointer in today's era of pink diamonds when they are incredibly important and incredibly special. And we have a 26-point VS center stone there with some very high-end saturation to it. And I'm coming in way close. And what I love probably the most about it is the center is incredible, but you're adding so much more precious pink diamond weight around and around and around and under because it's a bridge. So we take the middle portion of the bridge, run the pink diamonds through. Get the white diamonds on the outside, both of your triple halo and the bridge style on the sides. But look at that center stone. That's where it's at. That 26-point VS is telling you what you need to know. It's a VS clarity so that if you were able to magnify it anymore, you would really not be able to see inclusions. That means extra brilliance and light payoff to your eye. It has that saturation we rarely see with a pink diamond because pink diamonds are supposed to be really light and very, very, very pale. This one is not. I would actually say with it side by side with the double halo, I think you can see that even those side stones, which are rounds, theoretically should be easier to get a better saturation in a smaller round than it is a bigger pear. I think the pear shape you can see is more saturated. Very important there because this, again, is natural. It's not just about, let's just treat it some more. Let's just heat it some more. These are natural stones. They don't even know. Scientists and gemologists worldwide haven't been able to figure out what causes a pink diamond to be pink in nature. They don't know. They know about yellow. They understand that nitrogen makes yellow diamonds yellow, but they don't know about the pinks. It's scarce. And a large part of that is there aren't a lot of them to test. Over time, it's just one of those mysteries. It's a total gem enigma. And we love that. Gemstones are a mysterious world. It's a vast world of collectibles and different and rare. We know all that. But then you get into these stones that are like, how does it do that? We don't know. But we know as a result, they're high value, they're rare, and you just don't see pieces like this. And with the extra, it's not just about the 26-pointer, which is very high-end size to get. You get 36 points in additional pinks. You get 76 points in white diamonds. High-end bridge overall. We're going to give you a great value because we've seen our fair share of quarter carats. You probably remember them. Heck, you might be sitting there and you might own one, right? And you remember what you paid and what the carat weight is. This is such a remarkable value. I just have the one, obviously, and we're going to make it better than $99.99 where it started, and got to get you a much better savings because it's got to go. End of the night is here, and we're going to make this one $99.99 was, and today $39.99, $6,000 off. That's what you're saving on the ring. $39.99, and I know we've seen a number of pink diamonds, and some of them, most of them have been more, but I don't think anything setting-wise holds a candle to this one. When you talk about an important way to set an important stone, this one is gone. Thank you so much. I'm going to show you the blue diamond again because I still feel like I don't have that much left to show you, and I think that one of our better values here tonight overall is this blue diamond when you consider what it is, how scarce and how few and far between we see anything in this quality. And this is $94.94. Enjoy that pink diamond. And let me see if I have anything else to recap before we go. And if you have anything else you want us to pull and show you before we go, the pink sapphire butterfly brooch, pin and pendant is here. We have the tennis bracelet as well, $622. Diamond tennis bracelet. That's about it. Oh, and the Mandarin. That's a good one. We got to show that again. The Roval Mandarin in the bridge. We'll share that. And this one is $45.99. Just, again, I think that once the word gets out, I think that there's likely going to be a lot of people over the weekend saying, do you still have that blue diamond? Chances are it's going to be long gone. So even remember, you're getting, we break it down. I realize that what's difficult about seeing these graphics is that there are a lot of carat weights that are smaller. But remember how significant each and every one of those are. 15 points in a blue diamond. Even when we look at the 14-point pair, well, that means a 7-point pear-shaped white diamond is on each side. Right here and right here, centered up among that outer, there's basically an outer border of white diamonds. That's another 36 points. So if you're adding it all together, keep in mind where you're at. 80 points total weight, but it's about significant individual. Diamonds are less about the total carat weight and how you got there. You know how people say it's not about the destination, it's the journey, right? Both can be great. Sometimes the journey takes us an unexpected route to get to our destination, right? Very rarely do things go to plan in life, right? That's life. But this is about same kind of thing, that concept of, okay, so there's 80 points. How'd you get there? What is it that's getting you? A lot of times if we see an 80-point diamond ring, it means there's 81 pointers. They're teeny tiny little pinpoints of diamonds, and there's 80 of them. Not all that rare. I mean, great. VS diamonds, great. But when you get a 15-point blue and a 7-point on each side and a beautiful pear-shaped white diamond, and you're getting 2 halos of perfectly matched pinks, It's less about the carat weight and more about what are those stones? How rare are they to this world? How rare are they to all of us as collectors? That's what's so important. And that's why when I've had blue diamonds, they're all gone and they're usually more money, a lot more money. $45.99 gets this one to you. A great one to try, a great one to see, experience, and see if blue diamonds are for you. I know we'd all love to have a 1 carat, but that's not a reality, right? I don't have anything else. I don't have a 16 pointer. I don't have a 14 pointer. This is the only natural blue diamond we have, and it's incredible. So rare, and it's beautiful because it still creates that side to side across the hand. Love the pinks with the blue, given that they're all in the pastel category. That looks great. Our VS white diamonds along the border edge, that looks great. $45.99, a must have. Must have, it's a one and only. So yes.
Linda wants to see
Hi, Linda.
item number 9553. It's the oval alexandrite.
Okay. The oval alexandrite, was that the one that we probably in the signature mounting, I would imagine? Yes, it is. Linda, you got it. What is the status of this ring? I think this is the 3rd or 4th time we've shown it. I honestly don't know what the status is, but you never know. Sometimes people just want to see their piece again. I don't know. So I'm going to leave that to the professionals in the phone bank. Here it is, Linda. This is one that we had earlier. It is the 80-point oval alexandrite in the signature mounting. It was 9553. It's 80 points, but it also has 74 points in the diamonds that are the VS diamonds. It is in any gold you want, and it was an auction gone bad. No, let's call it an auction gone nowhere, which is not proper grammar, but it was an auction that didn't ever take. So what did I do? I said, $14.99, less than the auction open, and then poof, it should be gone. So love to recap it. Fully finished inside under gallery as well. Here's that under gallery that you have. And any gold you want, white, yellow, or rose. But the alexandrite's very clean. It's a stone that usually struggles with clarity. It doesn't get in big sizes very often, given that 80 points is considered a light 1 carat, has the look of a 1 carat all day. Proportionally, it looks like a 1 carat. It's $14.99. All right, next up, we're going to move right along. What else do we have to show you? Should we embark on something new? Or should I keep showing that blue diamond? I just love showing the blue diamond. Well, you can't blame me. I've been doing this every day for a long time. Like, come on. I don't get blue diamonds that often. I don't ever get to show you blue diamonds. So when one's here, I like to just, kind of let it kind of hang. Let it hang with us, right? Show it again and again. It's worth it. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to mind seeing a blue diamond a few times. I mean, at least you can say you've seen one. It's like I always say, watching our show, turning our show on, it's like being at the museum, except you didn't leave your house. You don't even have to get dressed, and you don't have to pay admission. I mean, you're just at the museum just by turning on your TV. You know what else is here? The big tanzanite. I just realized here was one auction gone awry. Here's the other auction gone awry that I think is also still here because it wasn't an auction night. That's because everyone was watching sweet stuff on TV. Here we go. Here's the big tanzanite. Did you see the Bruins lost? My day is made. I'm okay with it. I predicted it. I'm okay with it. I need to start betting, though. I won't need to sell jewelry anymore. I'll just start betting. Here's our big tanzanite. This is going to be 201. And this would be 906. Another little auction gone bad, but maybe you missed it because it was a while ago. It's a 906, and when I say auction gone bad, it just means that never got it going. It wasn't an auction night. I went 0 for 2 on my auctions, and that's rare. So usually if I beg and whine and plead and moan enough, I'm going to get an open. And this one got reduced to $3,500. I said, oh, hold on, let's make it even better. If you'd like it at the end of the night, we have 4.5 minutes left. Let's make it $34.99. I got to sell it. And that price, keep in mind, because you don't need to just look at the price tag. Think about how we really, really illustrate and show off value. Well, that's by figuring and calculating this per carat level. That's $386 a carat on a 906 blue wing with a carat 28 in diamonds. So if you want the blue diamond, it's here. If you want this tanzanite, it's here. I'm going to focus on the last two, blue wing or blue diamond. But don't make me go home singing the blues. Let's just get the blues out of here. Blue diamond or blue wing? Which one? $34.99 for the blue wing 906, $45.99 for the blue diamond, the 15-point natural blue diamond with pinks and white. And this one's going on the hand. Those are the last final two that we have to get home tonight. Yes, go ahead, Will. Whoa, no, this is a joke now, right? They're just messing with me, right? Okay. Okay, Will, who is it? Here's the alexandrite again. 80 pointer, 74 points in diamonds, finished. Yellow gold now, you can change it. I really should not be putting that $14.99 price tag up there. That should not be up on that screen. That makes it look like 80-point alexandrites are $14.99, and they're not. But here we go, and you know what that countdown clock means? It means they're kicking us off TV in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Aw, shucks. And we're not back on TV till Saturday morning. But we do have an online show tomorrow. It starts at 5 o'clock Pacific time. That is 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's 3 hours. Join Joyce. Joyce, are you doing all 3 hours tomorrow? Oh, hey now. So you're going to eat your Wheaties? Be extra hydrated? Joyce has got you for 3 hours tomorrow, start to finish. And I'll see you guys back here on Saturday and Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that is our schedule for the rest of the week and weekend. So I miss you guys on Friday. I still have to remind myself not to come in on Fridays. I have to really work at it. But I did Fridays for so long, and now I'm on Mondays instead. But anyway, yeah. And I always have to force myself to come in on Mondays because I feel like I shouldn't be. But anyway, that's the new schedule, guys. Started at the beginning of the year, but I know everyone's still getting kind of adapted to it. So Fridays are online. We're back on TV on Saturday and Sunday. Those are daytime shows. So just remember 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, because I know we have a lot of new shoppers every night. So want to remind you, next time to see us on television is Saturday and Sunday mornings, but we turn our late night show into an early morning show, and it's 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central time, and 1 p.m. Eastern time is when it all starts, and it's 3 big hours. So we have incredible shows on our weekends, so we hope to see you all then. Hope you have a great Thursday night and Friday in the meantime. And we have 1:20 left in the show. And let me also just remind you, do we want to see this? No, we're done with that. We're done with the alexandrite. Alexandrite, $14.99. Blue diamond, $45.99 for our blue diamond. I'll flash it. And the tanzanite, $3,499. Thanks again for being with us tonight. There's the blue diamond. So good. And we'll be here for a few minutes. So that phone number is where you want to dial. That'll still connect you to us and our phone bank. We'll be able to help you out with anything else you need. Let me try this on the hand really quickly here. For the end of the show, if you're wondering, how big is a 906? Well, there it is. So $34.99. There's my little, Price is Right kind of little, this is our superstar showcase here. End of the night, $34.99. That's it. 40 seconds remaining. This will be it, guys. Last call. Do call us on the blue wing. Do call us on the blue diamond. There are 2 pieces that have to go tonight. And of course, we're back again tomorrow online. Join Joyce tomorrow at 5 Pacific. That show starts earlier than the other evenings. So 5 Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then back on TV Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for being with us on this Thursday, and appreciate you shopping, appreciate you watching, and thanks again. And we're really excited to see you guys tomorrow night online and Saturday, Sunday back here on TV. So we'll see you guys then. Have a great Friday. Thanks so much from all of us at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night.